In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
Oh my God.
You're waking up with Sarah and Vinnie.
Oh, look at that.
Alice at 97.3.
We are. Alice, 97.3, good vibes and variety. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. It's Thursday. But it's not all bad. We got Bob's Movie Club coming up here in a second.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's Thursday.
Bob, you outdid yourself this time. Really.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
One of my all-time favorite movies. So happy to watch it again last night. So many thoughts on it. Can't wait.
Yeah. Please text us your thoughts and feelings, 800-400-3697. You know, I was thinking that we don't often turn to the text and see what usually we all yap so much about it that we don't hear what the people have
I
to say.
will let you know.
Keep the text open. We'll take a look.
I have a whole
The
page
program
of thoughts.
sometimes is a little difficult to use, but I trust Maddie's got this.
Yes. He's good at searching for the
It
other
moved.
half.
It moved. It moved.
It moves.
The first time after the trade-off, that was the first word. It moved on me, and I went, there it is. That is why. Mother.
Yeah.
Got it all lined up.
It's ready to go. Now.
Why isn't that you should be able to highlight and have it stay.
Yeah.
You should be able to take the ones you want and move them into another folder.
Well, you could make a Google Doc and just keep putting them in there.
It's not easy.
I'm not suggesting it to you.
I know.
It would make it easier.
It's not. I know,
No.
but it is. It moves.
I know. I missed the text though, so
I do too.
I was trying to, me and Maddie had a long talk about how we can find ways to work it in because I really do. I feel like we haven't given out the number in forever, and it used to be such a huge part of the show. Like, let's, the people. What did the people have to say?
The thing we use is not user friendly. That's all. It's
Did you just
difficult.
yell nothing works here?
Nothing works here.
It does.
That
Someone
could be
did.
a lot louder, actually.
I know it could be.
I know it's louder in your room. It's louder than it is in here. Everything's louder to you.
I guess.
Nothing works here.
Still pretty soft.
So you were being serious when you said it's one of your favorite movies?
Absolutely one of my favorite movies.
Like
Okay.
an all-time fave.
Well, I've adored the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, and it is so highlighted. And
It
we'll
really
talk about
is,
it.
yeah.
And just seeing how little it's changed is just amazing to me. Like that makes me love it even more.
I know, even the Fred Flintstone guy up in the...
Okay. We can wait 10
All right.
minutes.
So,
Are
All
you
right.
kidding me?
All right, Bob. All right.
Bob, all right. Well, speaking of Bob's Movie Club, tomorrow night is the big night. I'm all of my friends want to go to this now. Like, we're taking up half the theater. Sorry about it. There are tickets, though.
I looked. I
tell
see some
me.
on the front row. I see
Okay.
some handicap seats left.
So here's the deal, though. Party starts at 6, and there's spinal tapas, and there's cocktails apparently, which I guess these Cine Lounges have like food service.
This is full service.
Yeah,
then.
I did not know.
They do it right there. It's a special place, from what I understand.
I see. So, it's in Tiburon at the Cine Lounge there. And
We're
thank
seeing
you.
Spinal Tap too.
We are Spinal Tap 2. That's right. And so there's going to be Spinal Tap trivia and all this stuff. And it's so funny because, I was telling John about it. And then he's like, well, what do you mean we're getting there right before we're going to miss the Spinal Tap trivia and the Spinal Tapas? I'm like, all right, we'll go whenever you want to go. And then he's talking to his buddies about it. And they're like, no, I want to go too. So now everybody's glomming on.
I was DMing with a listener. There's also a 7:30 showtime. So if you're not happy with any seats left in the 7 o'clock, come to the 7:30. You can still come and hang with us before.
But explain to me the situation. So we gave away tickets. You can't explain to me the situation. Okay. There's another screening, apparently. I don't know. I'm just trying to make it fun. You make it not fun. You get all excited and you make it not fun.
John, you outdid yourself with that
I'm just trying to
one.
make it clear. I don't.
I really
It's
love
clear
that
that
sounder.
you can buy tickets to the movie.
You can see the movie.
Come hang out with
You
us.
can come hang
from
out
6
with
to
us.
7.
Okay.
There
That's
you
it.
go.
You should have come to that big meeting we had about this event. You'd know everything.
Was I not at the big meeting?
There was.
There was no big meeting. That's my point. We don't know the answers to your questions that you're asking
All
on
right.
air.
For all
see.
I care, come at 6, hang out with us, and go see a different movie.
Right.
Right?
Exactly. Yes. We're
We're
just
just
going to.
to be mad about that.
Are you excited? Are you nervous?
I'm not nervous. I'm really excited.
You don't seem like a person who gets nervous.
I just think it's like there's nothing to be nervous about. It's going to be so fun. I have built a connection with a lot of listeners already through my Instagram, and everyone's just so welcoming and kind. So I'm not.
The Alice listener is the nicest person you've ever met. Like, it's very rare that you would meet someone that would have a disparaging thing to, like, just the nicest people. I feel like we have built a community of nice people
Yeah,
here
you
at
should
the
be really
Alice.
proud of that. That's really impressive.
I love that people listen and have for all these
wonderful,
years. It is.
absolutely.
It's incredible.
We
incredible.
talk as a company, as a brand, as a show, there are sometimes conversations about who's listening. I meet them every day.
Yeah.
Every
day.
single day I meet our listeners, and they're great.
Yep.
And I know who they are.
Yep.
I'm going to get an A on that test that's coming up.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Seems like there's some trick questions on there.
There might be.
So, tests. They're everyone's favorite.
Meet them daily, though.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. And honestly, like the people who are listening right now, I feel like there's a lot of loners that are up at this hour. And not that they're alone, but that they're, you're at your house, it's dark o'clock. You're not throwing a party, but you tune like this is our special secret time. Mm-hmm. Our allegedly lost 30, like a lost 15 or something. But I feel like these are the moments when we're all vulnerable and a little bit tired and like the truth comes out and we make it not fun. All those things. I was bitching at John yesterday as he was making me fish burritos, which were so freaking good. God,
Why would you give someone trouble when they're in the middle of making you food?
Because I was heating up the big tortillas on the stove, and some we're talking about something. And he's like, you make it not fun, and I go, why did you have to record that? Why did you have to send that in?
Because it's perfect. And he didn't. Who'd he send it to?
Send it to me.
Send it to me.
Oh, straight to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you think I would have sent that in?
He skipped the.
He skipped me. He didn't even tell me he was doing it. Like when it showed up here, I'm like, what the hell is that? He goes, it works on the show.
It's the most perfect thing he's ever made.
Really is.
Really? Better than do your wifely business? No, do your wifely duties. Do your wifely business. He did a song called Do Your Wifely Duties.
I think that one falls on deaf ears a lot, unfortunately. So
You're right about that. Just pretend I'm Ryan Reynolds. It's just take 2 minutes.
But anybody that's worked with you and is probably thought.
You make it not fun. You make it not fun. You get all excited and you make it not fun.
I'm going to look around this room and say every single person in these rooms has made it not fun at one time or another.
Of course.
No, not me.
Oh my God, you have made it not fun. You with your snarky little minx, you.
You love it.
Oh, I mean, I'm just not over you yet, I guess. At some point, like,
It'll come, though.
You know how you're over Maddie? At some point, I'm going to be over you.
I've been here almost 6 months.
Is that true?
I'm not sure.
You don't remember when you started?
I think
I
March or April.
I thought it was April.
Oh.
So maybe one more month.
Did I already have my hot tub? Because I got that in April.
No, you didn't have it yet.
Oh.
But it was the hot topic for sure.
Yesterday, as we were relaxing in our hot tub, I said one of these things that Vinnie did yesterday was the 9 things we spend way too much money on and never use.
Oh.
Or what is that what it was called? Something
I
like
don't
that.
remember the title, but it was definitely those things like RVs, boats.
Hot tubs was on the list.
Hot tubs, no, it wasn't on the list. It came up because you had you bought a hot tub, paid a guy to put the thing in.
Actually had to reinforce
used a
my
crane,
deck. Yes.
reinforce the deck, did all the stuff, and then said, we don't use it. Can you come get it?
Yeah.
And the guy now has it at his house.
He does. He says he uses it all the time.
Yeah.
And that was, to me, that was because of the time in my life and where it was too. I think that's really important. Like if you've got to go upstairs and put on a bathing suit and then come downstairs and go out onto the deck and like make sure your kids aren't around. And, like then it's like I'm not going to use it as much. Even my kids would they'd get in it and then it would be gross after. I was like, oh God, kid soup, yuck. But now, no kids. Oh, so great. We just walk out there naked. We wear robes.
I'm surprised your kids
robes.
didn't love it. My kids love ours.
Oh, they did use it
like 10 times more than I use it. All the time.
Yeah.
So
do they put on bathing suits or can they just hop in there
No,
naked?
they put on bathing suits. And that part of it, I don't see. That doesn't seem to be a problem.
Yeah, I just don't like a wet bathing suit hanging around all the time. I don't want to put on a wet bathing suit again the next day. Like that's. Ugh.
You should get an outdoor shower with some hooks. You could just leave it out there, change out there. Have you ever taken an outdoor shower?
Yes,
they're the best.
Why is that? Because they really are
liberating.
Is that what it is?
And I think probably because the air is cooler.
Yeah,
it's
fresh air,
bigger contrast. Such a vibe.
Yeah. We should do an outdoor shower. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll let John
know. You haven't
know.
talked about a project recently, so
that's true. That is true. Well, I mean, we've done a lot to our house, and we're kind of done.
Good.
Well, that means she's moving, everybody.
Or they're gonna, start over.
Yeah.
Go back to the beginning.
I was thinking that if anything, the next thing that we do is I don't like the tile in the master bathroom. Maybe we'll redo that.
Oh boy.
Hey, a shout out from the 707. I know this to be true too. All the healthcare people who are up early, they're the ones that they really enjoy this break. So yeah, thank you for and thank you for what you do.
Yeah, you see us at our worst, healthcare
nurses
people.
and doctors and
orderlies, candy stripers.
This is the time when Dr. D writes me too. So usually it's in the early morning. So he's up doing. I think what he does is
surgeries, right?
Yeah, but he also tries to get exercise before his day starts. So he'll go ride his bike before.
It must be nice.
Yeah. Well, listen, this is my friend from high school who did the work.
Yeah.
Like, he's a guy.
I'm not going to the party. I got a test to
who
take.
wasn't at every party.
Right. Deepak.
I was, though.
He's really.
We're here now.
He's really great. He's a very charming person.
He's wonderful. Absolutely.
And I had
kids are nice, too.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I was going to say, I had, a 14, 15-year-old kid. I was just like, that kid is great. Like. Oh, what happened?
Sorry.
Did you spill down yourself?
No, I heard myself about to swallow, and I realized
the giant slurpy swallow. Yeah. Right into the...
It's like he has an extra long neck sometimes.
Yeah. It's like a double. It gurgles down the throat. See? Bob's over Maddie.
Okay, listen.
Okay, I'm ready.
We're going to do a movie review, but I want to hear from Bob, who is the youngest of us all. I mean, close to me, but, still younger than me by a little bit. I want to hear what she has to say about the difference between the 80s films. This is films in 87. It's The Lost Boys, and what she sees today and what she likes about today. I'm very curious to hear. I remember being young and all the old stuff I would look at and go, I'm not watching that.
Right. Right. It looks, because the technology has changed so much. All right, well, let me just do the thing. We'll play the song. We'll get the Bob's Movie Club going. KLLC HD1 San Francisco, Sarah and Vinnie,
Blah, blah, blah.
Get up!
Wake up! With Sarah and Vinnie.
Legit, yeah.
Alice at 97.3.
That's the best part of that song, the end. The bomb, 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 bomb. So good. Ordinary, Alex Warden. Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice Morning Show, good vibes, variety, and Bob's Movie Club.
I love movies.
Bob's Movie Club. We got some movies for you. Bob's Movie Club. Bob's Movie Club.
Movies are great. Movies are great. And you know what movie is particularly great? The Lost Boys from 1987, directed by Joel Schumacher, starring... Whoa. Oh, is this the soundtrack?
Oh, did you get the music for this? This is fantastic. Oh, my God. Keep going. Do your thing. I have really only one note from this whole thing.
Go. Let's hear it.
No. Please, continue
Did you do your tag?
You know what? It's Bob's Movie Club for tomorrow night, so I feel like I can safely skip that.
Okay.
his Bob Movie Club and goes to Tiburon tomorrow night.
Okay.
So in case you haven't seen it, which you should definitely watch it, it is a 1980s vampire movie focused around a couple teenage boys who just moved with their single mom to Santa Carla, which is based in Santa Cruz. And the older brother has run-ins with a biker gang of vampires, and the younger brother has to basically team up with some kids from a comic book store to save him from his fate as a vampire.
And as always, it's because he liked a girl.
Well, Jamie Gertz, I mean, oof.
Oh yeah,
Really?
she's beautiful.
Oh yeah, I thought she was pretty hot.
Yeah,
I didn't. I
always
didn't.
thought she
I
was
don't
hot.
really.
I never really got
I don't
her.
have that opinion. I wasn't someone who in my childhood was like Jamie Gertz. I don't even know the name, but I definitely in this movie when he's looking across the crowd at her, I'm like, oh, hubba hubba.
Yeah, they did a great job with her hair. It's all about that hair. She's just
Great hair.
Yeah.
She's flowing. She looks ethereal, and Michael, is a freaking idiot. Just like the following them and.
Yeah, he makes a lot of decisions. You're like, why would you go?
He's new in town. He just needs some friends. I mean, what are you gonna do?
New in town.
Yeah,
And he's horny for that girl.
Yeah, he
that's-
really
that's
wants
it.
to-
It's like if it wasn't for the girl, he would have
Right.
been completely safe. Well, I mean, as safe as you can be in an infested town of vampires.
Before we let Maddie talk about the soundtrack for 10 minutes, Sarah, what's your
So one of the first scenes in the movie as they're walking around on the boardwalk is there's this band playing. And did you guys know, and there's this sort of Thor-looking dude.
His name is Tim Capello.
I found out all about him.
Yeah, Tim Capello. He used to play.
He's a sax dude who apparently he worked with Tina Turner.
He still plays. He's still. If here's a picture of him today.
But I'm like, what's
He's
Conan
still-
the Barbarian doing on stage?
But
it was like the weirdest scene.
It would have seemed like this was like some weird fake guy that they would put up there for some reason that everybody seems to love his
He was
saxophone.
doing a cover of something. What was the song he was doing?
I don't have that.
Well, it was some recognizable 80s song. And I'm like, is that the guy who does this song? And
I had
then-
the same thought.
He does.
Yeah, it was
that is him
recognizable,
live.
right?
I mean, that's his voice and him playing saxophone in the movie, though.
It's the most ridiculous thing, though. I was just like, and actually, because you're not that far into the movie, and I was already dubious at best, like, oh, God, an 80s movie, one of these. And I'm watching it, and I just start laughing when I'm like, what? Who is that? I look him up. I'm like, all right, I guess he's legit. He played with Tina Turner, but he literally looks like Fabio.
Joke? Yeah, it's a joke.
Like it's so it's the silliest thing you've ever seen. It's like this, really Conan the Barbarian in weird tights with a cod piece, and he's I don't know, making the sweet love to his saxophone.
I was
the
there in the
craziest
80s,
thing.
and I will say that this is what I don't like about the 80s. That. I also,
that
even
is-
some of the hairdos where they're just like Corey Haim, rest in peace, but the overdone hairspray do and I'm not into it at all. At all. And I was part of it. I was there.
Yeah.
I did the, what everyone does, but yuck. It's just not for me.
I love the 80s hair.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if it came back. It'd be fun to watch people on
Yeah,
the street
there's
with that
one
kind of hair.
guy with the wide, not Kiefer Sutherland, but the other hot blonde vampire.
I don't think
was
any
like,
of them are hot, but yeah.
oh really?
The young looking one?
No, isn't that Alex Winter?
That's Alex Winter.
He looks terrible and is badly
like,
cast.
what is going on
Yeah.
with that mullet? It's the dumbest casting ever.
Yeah,
was he rising to fame or something? I don't know who he was.
Well, they made
before
him the last
Bill and
guy,
Ted.
so he's the loser vampire. I guess every clique
and he's
has
the first one to die.
Yeah, that's true.
He gets
Spoiler
killed by the
alert.
Frog Brothers. Speaking of the soundtrack, Gerald McMahon, that's who did the "Thou Shall Not."
Oh yeah, that was.
I had this soundtrack, and one of the reasons was I didn't know about the Doors, and that cover of "People Are Strange" is Echo and the Bunnymen, by the way.
Oh, how funny!
I love Echo.
Yeah, and
I didn't know that.
And that
I
song
just
got
assumed it was the
introduced
Doors.
to a lot of I was 14 at the time, didn't know the song, fell in love with the
People
song,
Are
then fell in love with the
Strange.
Doors. So that was
Well, they have Jim Morrison
poster.
pictured
Yeah.
in their hotel cave,
that they've
Cave.
taken over.
whatever.
The cave that used to be a spa that during
whatever
the
it was,
1906 earthquake
Yeah.
fell into the
so
ocean.
cool.
So
That's
while
so
we're
clever.
while we're on the soundtrack, I just want to say, besides the Doors' "Now I Know" cover and the In Excess song, I actually thought this soundtrack misses entirely. I think it stunk.
Oh.
I think it's such a vibe.
Oh, well, it's a vibe, but I just, like, for all the great music of the 80s, I felt like this misses badly.
Maybe back in the olden days, people didn't sell the rights to their songs quite so easily as they do these days.
I'm happy to hear that you were there in the 80s because I wanted to ask. I don't know much about Santa Cruz. I actually still haven't been there.
Oh.
Thanks for the invite, Vin. But.
Snark.
But like, was this the reputation of Santa Cruz back then, or?
I'm sorry if I misspoke. I wasn't around in Santa Cruz in the 80s, but that was what was cool about watching the movie for me is I've now lived there forever.
Yeah.
And so seeing this history was interesting to me, like from go, as they're trying to say there's this place where everyone hangs out and all these characters are dangerous looking, and I don't, and there's all these missing people everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They keep featuring the posters of missing people.
Right.
All right, we get it. The vampires are
and Santa Cruz is known to be like alternative, weird.
Yeah. Okay.
So like all of that fit in perfectly, I thought. Couple of the texts that have come in. One about the hairstyles. Keith Sutherland from the 415 unintentionally came up with the mullet hairstyle for his role in Lost Boys. So
do we blame him for that?
We're blaming Keith Sutherland for
definitely
the mullet.
Was watching it thinking the dangly earring.
Mm-hmm.
That is it's featured heavily in this movie and must have been a big thing at the time. I don't remember it.
I don't really either.
I think I've seen it, and I wasn't surprised to see it. It feels like an 80s punk thing to me.
They got really ugly when they turned into vampires. And like Vinny was talking about the feet.
The hooves.
Yeah.
I turned to Susan and I said, I wouldn't want to be a vampire if it came with feet like that.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I know. All the vampire
That's the
stuff
reason.
I read,
That's the reason.
they're beautiful, they're still, they're cold. These guys are just like,
and the little
like
kid, when
crew.
The little kid, Laddie, when he turns into a vampire, and they're like, the attack of Eddie Munster was very perfect. That was Feldman. There's so many good lines from the Frog Brothers that when the attacks happen. I mean, there's some comedy. It's a funny parts to it.
I didn't really watch any movies that made Corey Feldman famous until kind of recently.
Oh.
And so now I've watched The Goonies and I've watched this and I see that he was a thing at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And now it kind of helps me understand why he's so broken today.
Yeah.
Because
he was a big star.
He was
when
a
he was
huge star, and I didn't realize that. I didn't see the movies that he put out. But then when you think about a kid that's a little kid too, that's a huge superstar, and then that goes away, their identity is I'm a huge star.
Yeah.
They're what Arrested Development or whatever that is, where they are, I'm a huge star, but
Yeah.
Holmes, I haven't seen your movies and you seem like a weirdo.
Right.
Got a few texts like this from the 650 from Dave. Me and my buddies were extras for the movie. They filmed it on Broadway in 12th. Me and my buddies were paid $200 each, and we all smoked some doobie weed along with the extras. So there's a few folks who listen to this show who evidently were extras, or one person said that she's told her kids that her dad was an extra in the movie when he actually wasn't.
Oh.
One of the first scenes, speaking of smoking, that you see is on the carousel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Kiefer's got a cig in his ear, which you just do not, and I don't mean sticking out of his ear hole. I mean, it's a
pencil behind his ear.
You don't see that anymore.
No, you
ever.
really don't.
And I saw it and it stuck out and I went, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The only thing about that scene that I found that was not true to life was they're on the carousel, but nobody's doing the ring toss.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was looking,
I'm picking it apart.
It didn't
I'm
even
like,
seem like there was a solid surround around it. You know?
Those were the horses. That's still the carousel there. I mean, it really.
That's the other thing. Like, yes, the boardwalk has changed, even in the few times that I've gone. But it's definitely got that. You know, the Dipper is the anchor there, and then when you see what do you even call that thing that you sit on? The sky. I think it's called the sky wire or something like that. And it shows the caveman that's sitting on it, which I was like, God, those things have been around.
I was surprised to see that
so
because
long.
it is still there.
Yeah.
I was curious about the comic book store, and it was real, and the owner is actually in the background in one of the scenes. The comic book store has since moved, but the same guy still owns it, and he has a copy of the comic book that Corey Feldman gives to Corey Haim
how to
in the
kill
movie. Yeah, about
vampires are everywhere.
Yeah. And it's apparently signed by the whole cast, and you can still go in to this day and like he'll let you look at it and everything.
Oh wow!
One of the things. So first of all, I just want to say, and then I'll step aside. But I loved the movie. I really did. It was like something I'd never seen. It's the first time I've seen it. I loved it. The old time the height. This is the question. Was that the height of special effects and makeup at the time, or was this budget?
This wasn't a big budget movie, but I think it was pretty in line with what was happening in horror at the time.
Because what we're so used to now today, which truly is seamless and over the top.
Too real.
Like, yeah, we can show that. Let's just do it.
Mm-hmm.
They did with lights, smoke, and makeup, and you really go, wow, that does not take me there.
You asked me about what I think about 80s movies. Something I like about older movies is that they have to use movie magic and practical effects. I much prefer to see that than CGI. Because especially on especially on a smaller budget movie where they use CGI, it just looks so fake.
If you're just joining us, this is Bob's Movie Club, and the assignment was The Lost Boys, the classic from 1987. And so Vinny loved it. I will say that it went by really fast for me. I didn't love it. I'd seen it at least a couple times years ago, and I thought that it was just as silly as I remember it being, and I'm a vampire fan. But it seems like I'm the only one who wasn't just like, and I did love seeing Santa Cruz, and I didn't remember that it was called Santa Carla.
That. I love the nostalgia of
I loved the grandpa's house.
Yes.
I was like, oh, man, that place is awesome.
Speaking of that from the 408, Santa Cruz is a bit gritty in the 80s, very underground, alternative, always went there for alternative music scene, and super cheap to live there in the 80s, evidently.
So apparently the murder capital of the world thing was kind of a vibe in Santa Cruz based on my research, because in the early 70s, there were 28 murders in 30 months.
Wow.
Yeah, there was like a couple of serial killers or something popping around, I guess.
I don't know anything about that.
So I think that inspiration came from that. So I was curious if that is still the vibe at all.
I don't think so. I mean, there's crime everywhere, but right now what Maddie's pointing out is the tech money in the Bay Area has really wreaked havoc on Santa Cruz. Look, all of you tech workers, I know you work your asses off and you're piling up the ducks. And for you to want to put it in real, whatever, I understand. But for the people who live in Santa Cruz, especially the ones born and raised, they're like, we can't even rent here. Mm-hmm. We cannot even rent because a lot of the people, and this is something that they're going to have to outlaw at some point, the people who buy a place and then just Airbnb it.
Yep.
1 night, 2 night rentals, and it destroys neighborhoods.
There are so many rentals.
So that is a big problem in Santa Cruz, and why maybe at one time it was affordable and it is no longer. The tech money has and the tech,
Well, and I don't know what
investment.
The downtown looked like. When our kids got old enough, we would just drop them off at the boardwalk, and then we would go have lunch in the downtown, which is delightful and high end. Like, I was sort of surprised by that. I don't know if it's like a major block. We just went to this place, and I'm like, it's beautiful. There are boutiques. It's like, I was sort of expecting the hate vibe,
I'm surprised to hear. I don't know. Were you walking on Pacific?
I don't know.
Main strip?
Yeah, the main strip.
I don't know. Somewhere we went to some lunch place, and I was looking around. I'm like, this is just not at all what I expected. Having thinking it was grittier.
No, there's still a lot of keep it weird Santa Cruz kind of stuff.
But I will say this: when I had my 50th birthday in Santa Cruz, and my brothers all flew in, and we went to lunch in the downtown, and afterwards we all decided to smoke a cigarette after, and we got busted hard. No smoking in Santa Cruz.
Oh.
No cigarettes allowed
but you
at
can
all.
Airbnb your
when
house.
was this?
This was
when you were 50.
2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago when I turned 50. Yeah.
All the derelicts.
Yep, not
on
allowed
Pacific
downtown. No
that are up to
cigarettes.
no good and wreaking havoc on the local businesses, and they came after a couple of white boys smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, we were told
I am
to put them
shocked
out
by that.
and do not smoke in downtown.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to get away with smoking anywhere anymore, or even vaping.
Yeah.
So this was the two Corey's first film together.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Corey Feldman was coming off of The Goonies. Apparently, Corey Feldman got, I don't know if this is true, but I saw this in fun facts on IMDb, that Corey Feldman got fired at the very beginning of production because he showed up coming off of a cocaine binge and he had to beg the director for his part back.
He looks 12.
I know. It was kind of weird to
There's
read.
a point where they do a close. Are we talking about Feldman or?
Yeah,
or-
Feldman.
Yeah, Feldman. There's a point where they do a close up and he has pimples. I was like,
so
oh my
he's
God,
like-
he's a little
He's a kid. And he's doing
13,
like a grown-up
14.
tough voice. So
Yeah.
I find that hard to believe, but that's what I saw.
I thought he was great.
No,
It's-
he's great. The Frog
seeing
Brothers are
Haim
amazing.
And seeing Feldman, it kind of gives me that like sad feeling because,
Yeah.
they were pretty good and they were pretty big stars.
yeah.
But of course, that clearly went away and they found themselves just, that's my identity because they were little kids and they're clearly, as
Well, and
Hollywood.
it already ended for Corey Haim. He died a few years back.
Right. Left
Yeah.
them behind though. And that's the fallout.
Yeah, Corey Haim died in 2010, apparently from pneumonia.
Wow,
And-
2010. I can't believe it's been 15 years.
Yeah, and
Holy cow.
Corey Feldman was really adamant after he passed away that people just assumed, even the police, that it was a drug overdose because his reputation was so bad. But Corey Feldman stood up for him and said that he'd been really fighting and winning his battle with addiction, and he was taking care of his sick mother at the time when he got sick.
All right, give us your rating here. What do you think?
Okay, I feel like it's a kids movie. I don't understand how this movie was successful rated R because it feels like it's for, I guess teenagers can go see rated R movies. But
Plus,
We found a
teenagers
way. I saw it.
wanted to sneak in, right?
I was 14.
I
I
saw
saw
it
it.
too.
okay, I think it's such a distinct
21.
vibe. I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars.
4 out of 5.
Yeah.
All right.
Such a great vibe. No words wasted. The punchline at the end with the grandfather, never could stand all the dang vampires.
Never could stomach all the vampires.
Yeah, that was the one thing I really thought was unbelievable is that the mother.
Oh, yeah,
whatever-
everything's
would-
about her, and she's like the hot Diane Weiss.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually felt like I am aging because the whole movie I just felt so bad for the mom. When they're destroying the house at the end,
Oh,
I
yeah.
said, oh, the poor mom. She's just trying to start a new life here.
Right. And that house did get completely destroyed. And the grandpa walks in and he's like, who cares about that? I'm like, it's your house.
By the way, according to 408, the grandpa's house is still there, and they used the outside for a movie recently.
Oh.
And anyone can just walk up to it. Ron in San Jose, thanks for listening on the
Thank you, Ron in San Jose. Okay. So 4 out of 5. Great job on Bob's Movie Club. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Bob's Movie Club is moving to Tiburon for a screening of Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues. And there are apparently some tickets available. You go to radioalice.com and click on the events page. Vinny, what's coming up in the news?
Naming kids is hard.
It is.
Okay, we have a real problem here.
You're waking up with Sarah and Vinnie.
Freaking amazing.
Alice at 97.3.
Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Check out the Alice 973 Instagram for video reels and pics from the Sarah and Vinnie morning show daily. And there's links to all our personal profiles there too.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Fremont Bank. With over 60 years of experience, Fremont Bank knows a thing or two about commitment. With a deep dedication to building healthy Bay Area communities, the bank and its foundation have made a lasting impact in the Tri-Valley. By supporting local nonprofits like Open Heart Kitchen and Access Community Health, they're helping ensure these vital organizations thrive for years to come. Learn more at fremontbank.com. All right, here's what's happening. We've got clouds with some clearing later. It's continued that weird sort of muggy weather that we've been having. Bay Area high today will be 80.
Oh,
That's the highest temp. Any of you will see the 70s. And it'll feel warmer. You'll go, what is...
It was very warm this morning.
Yeah,
it's
like-
just been really
Mhm.
close air, like very muggy, humid.
24 years ago today, we were attacked.
We were. You and I were just getting on the air.
Mm-hmm.
I was there.
You were in New York?
I was working in New York. We stayed on the air. I lived at the radio station for 2 weeks because we were just nothing but sending relief, helping get relief. The building next to me, I lost everybody that lived in the building, like in the apartment building next to me. There was like 4 apartments, and they all died in 9/11. We lost a lot of friends who were firemen and police. So yeah, it's a big day. This is a day that like I have my friends from New York. We always call each other today. Every 9/11, we never miss it. So yeah.
You were just a little girl, Bobby.
Yeah, I have a couple memories from that day, but barely. I was in first grade.
You sent everybody home.
Yeah, I don't remember going home early, but that's what people say. For me, I remember getting on the bus and waiting for the bus outside my school, and my best friend came up to me. She was in a different class, and she was like, "Did you hear about the plane crash?" I was like, "No." Like, I was so confused. And then I was upset that I couldn't watch TV when I got home because my parents wanted to watch the news. And it's funny how memories work, because I remember it being on TV. Like, it was all we watched for a long time. And my mom remembers that she wanted to shield us from it. So we weren't watching it on the television. So it's really so interesting how memories work like that. But I definitely remember it.
Yeah, it was it's hard to believe it's been 24 years, actually. I think about like what happened, 20 years before, like World War II was going on 20 years before I was born. Like, and that felt like ancient history, like some, in the history books, the thing that you couldn't believe, wow, that was crazy. And now it's like, if you're, for my kids, Sean was like 7 months old and Riley was 1.5 or whatever. And they will never have even the memories that Bob has. Like, it's something to be remembered.
Yeah, I never experienced anything like that. In that, when it happened, my first thought, as we speculated on air about what could be going on, is, did the pilot have a heart attack? Like, my head, had never experienced an attack on our own soil. So it was one of those things that it wasn't a first thought at all. And now I'm kind of embarrassed that I look back and think,
no,
how did I not know that's like, planes don't hit a building like that for no reason. It was just one of those weird things, though, that it didn't even occur to me. Oh, someone with box cutters, a bunch of someones with box cutters took over the plane and took out the towers.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was stunning. And I really feel like it was for me, I was 35 at the time. I'm with you. I was like, is there something going wrong with these planes' computer systems? Why do they? And then I thought,
air traffic control was another thought we speculated about. Like, what did they do? What could they have done? It just really didn't sink in. And then when it came out, it was like, okay, everybody duck. They're coming for the bridge. Remember that?
Yes.
They stationed military on our Golden Gate Bridge, and suddenly they're like, everybody leave and be careful. What?
Yep.
When the towers fell, it was the only thing I could like tell people is like, if you watch the Golden Gate Bridge disintegrate and fall into the water, like it was something we saw every day. My train stop was near there. My poor mother didn't know where I was because we couldn't get cell signals out. But I'll never forget all the phone calls once I finally got a cell signal of everybody checking in on me and making sure I was okay. And it was scary. I mean, for weeks afterwards. But not the funniest thing, but the one thing that was crazy was 2 weeks after 9/11, New York's still shut down. Like, we're walking down Broadway, like there's no cars, there's nobody there. But it was the first night everybody went out. I've never seen more people start smoking and have sex in my life, because everybody just had this sense of like, hey, life is short, So, I'm glad we talked about it today, because I think with all the other news going on today, this is getting swept under the carpet a little bit. So,
well, that is my first big real story. There's another one we'll do next hour. I don't want to do them back to back, so we'll put that other big story into the next hour. Thursday night football tonight, everyone. Washington at Green Bay, 5:15 game time. I have a question for you, Clarky, and you may not be able to answer it, and I may be making it not fun. I don't mean to.
Okay.
This is a Prime television show on Amazon Prime. If you pay for the YouTube package, do you also get that through YouTube?
I don't know, because it's the thing that John has is specifically NFL Sunday Ticket and the Red Zone.
Then I guess you wouldn't then, would you?
But if you've got Prime, I guess you have it.
No, you do. Okay. What I'm saying is I'm interested because they pay big money for this Thursday night. Amazon paid big money to get involved in football.
And YouTube is Google, right?
Yes, and they paid a ton of money to get him. I would think they would have exclusivity.
I bet they do.
But I don't know.
They do. They have exclusivity.
Oh, okay.
So
well, then there it is.
So you've got, if you want to see this, you need to have Amazon
You need to have Prime.
Or you need to live in the market that it's...
Right.
Or is it blacked out in the markets that these people...
These are two really hot teams right now. This is actually, usually Thursday Night Football is a bust. Like bad games with bad teams. These two teams are playoff teams.
You know, so you're telling me that there is no broadcast television that like NBC, ABC, CBS, they do not have this game. It's on Amazon Prime.
As far as I know, this is on Prime. The end.
Incredible.
But that's why I asked, because I don't, all this stuff, I don't keep up with it. And I definitely am not ordering the YouTube version of it all. I watch my Niners on my television, the end. And whatever other games I get, fed on Sunday, those are the ones I will watch if I have time.
By the way, just to clarify, if you live in the local market, the NFL does require that the game's broadcast on network.
People in DC, people in Green Bay
can watch the game.
They'll get their game.
Go Commanders.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a pony in this race, but I will watch. I do enjoy the football.
Root for Washington.
Naming kids is hard, I told you.
Yeah, it is.
Is it enough to break you and John up, though? Was it close? No. Was it a close call for you two?
It wasn't.
Okay.
We knew Riley's name very early on. Whether it was a boy or a girl, it was going to be Riley. We love the name. And the second kid, I thought it was a girl the whole time. It wasn't.
Oh, you didn't get...
No, we didn't find out. Oh. So we had a bunch of girl names ready to go, but we didn't have any boy names. And right before I had the baby, like I'm in the hospital and I drifted off to sleep for a minute, probably right after I got my spinal, whatever those are called, epidural. I dreamed that I had a boy and we named him Sean. And I woke up and I go, I dreamed it's a boy. And it's named Sean, and it was a boy, and we named him Sean.
Was there a debate as to which spelling you went with on Sean? Because I find that funny when people go, my name's Karen, and it's spelled with an I, and that's the right way. Or my name is, and you go.
Yep. No, we didn't.
You do that. I'm Sarah, spelled the right way.
With an H.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys didn't debate that. You knew.
No.
AWN.
No, EAN. But you know what's funny is the movers came and I had Sean's name in big letters on his old in his old bedroom, and the guy's packing the room and he's pulling down the letters. He goes, "Yeah, in Scene's room it's," and I'm like, "Scene."
The first cold splash of water.
We still call him Scene.
Oh,
yeah, and many other nicknames. You know how you have a million nicknames for your kids.
Yeah. Well, this couple. Now this story's That's it from China. A couple in China is divorcing after 2 years of marriage because they had a baby last year and could not agree on the name for the kid.
Wait, so this is a 1-year-old kid who still doesn't have a name?
I understand that you find yourself you can dig in, you can be passionate about this. I was really more someone who was kind of brought along into the child rearing thing. I thought long and hard about it. I didn't feel equipped to deal. I still kind of don't, although now I completely am head over heels for those kids, so it makes it a lot easier to deal with the
That is the thing.
That overwhelming feeling.
Them, right?
Yeah, you're really in love with them, so I just figure it out.
I love you so much.
I'll just try to live through today and then, worry about tomorrow then. Anyway, the name thing doesn't seem like it should be enough to break you up, so it sounds to me like they might have been already on the edge.
Right. I agree. It should be something that can be like everybody has a couple vetoes, but then you figure it out. And at some point, 1 year into the kid's life, you have named him.
I do think that you can easily, before any kids are even in the picture, before there's a pregnancy, you go, what's the easiest thing in the world? You name a kid. As soon as that's a real baby in a belly, and you start thinking about this child walking around out in the world, you really start to go, not that.
Yeah.
Not
well,
that.
you picture them at different points in their lives. Like, what will it be like to be an adult woman named, Pansy?
We really liked the name, and I didn't get to name the first kid, so it didn't end up mattering, but we like the name Georgia.
I love that.
But
name,
it didn't feel good on a little baby. Little teeny pinheaded thing. It just didn't seem to work. So and out of nowhere, kind of like you with your I saw Sean in a dream, Christina goes, her name's Isla. And I went, wait, that is not on my list. Hold on, page 4. That's never been on our list.
Isla's a great name.
Where'd that come out of? Turns out there's a lot of Islas, though. Like in our school, it's not It's not the Jennifer or Michelle of our era, but there's more than you'd think.
Funny.
And
well, that's good because her name will not be like, I'm sorry, Isla.
Right.
La Isla Bonita.
Anyway, these two probably had other problems.
Yeah.
But this couple in Shanghai has filed for divorce after 2 years of marriage because they had a baby boy last year and couldn't agree on a name. It sounds minor, but both sides insisted and refused to budge. Well, it's in China, so I don't. Well,
that's why I want to know. Like, what are the hot names in China?
I'll draw you the symbols real quick.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Without a name, a birth certificate couldn't be issued, so a lot of important things were stuck in limbo, even basic medical procedures.
Oh, my God.
In the year since the boy's birth, the hospital tried to issue a makeshift birth certificate, and the court tried to force the parents to get their stuff together for the sake of their child, and nothing worked on these people.
Oh.
Now, on top of everything else, since they're divorcing over this, there's a custody battle over the boy, still to be unnamed.
Oh.
I'll tell them the hot name around here these days is Liam. Try that. That's a red hot name.
Right.
Noah also red hot.
Yeah. Noah's a great name.
Yeah. I have a Noah in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
He's a good kid. He's grown up. Actually, it's funny how we went into the pandemic and that kid was, 9.
Yeah.
We came out of it and then some other time has passed.
Now his voice is like this and he drives.
He's taller than his dad. He's like 6 foot tall.
It happens so fast.
That's the little kid that used to ride his little scooter in the front yard on the sidewalk. And I was waiting for him to build a jump or something. He never did. He just kept riding it and back and forth. You ever going to do anything with that thing? Never.
Well, why don't you get out there and show him how it's done?
Well, you know what? I will. I didn't, though. That's their kid, not mine, and I don't want no trouble from my neighbors. But I do see him now on the e-bike.
Ah.
And all the neighbors, that's Jack McCutcheon's on one. Those are, talk about red hot. That's the item.
Yep.
If there's anything to brag about in your young life, it's that you've got a good e-bike.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because, having a bike was like a rite of passage when you were a kid. You had a bike, you had the training wheels, and then I remember when I got my first 10-speed, I think I was in 8th grade, and I had the tall handlebars, the banana seat, flag on the back, cards with the clothesline clickers. And when I got my first, I got a maroon, like with the handlebars that loop.
Sure.
And I was just like so into it. I'd clean it all the time. It probably had a name.
Those bikes were so unrideable for the average person because you had to lean forward to get into the grips.
I didn't care. I had to have it. I was so into it. Loved it.
It's funny how after the fact you go, you know what bike kind of works best for roaming around town are those little 3-speed, granny
cruisers,
bikes,
right.
like
with the wide handlebars.
And you can even have the lady bar, like the down bar on it, because you're just trying to get
you got
somewhere.
A basket on the front and the back. For kids, I lament the acoustic bike going away in exchange for the electric bike, because I feel like that was that's how you got everywhere, and it was exercise. And it was like a prized possession.
Here it is, though. I'm driving home from surf with my friend Brian, whose son Jack has an e-bike. And he's like, bro, I don't have to go fight the school drop-off line anymore. It's changed everything. And the kid doesn't have to pedal himself into a soupy, swampy mess before school's even started. He just climbs on his bike and goes, thumb. It's pretty nice for parents who can skip the drop off at the soccer field or the drop off at high school.
You can get yourself there. And the bike lanes have improved so much. Even just in the last, 15 years, it feels like a lot of roads have been squeezed over and a nice solid bike lane has been put in. I think that's huge. When that stuff's available, and especially with e-bikes, people use that. It's when you're on a road and you're right next to the cars that are zooming by you. That's really scary. But if you got a great bike lane, you're stoked.
I think it is scary for long rides, especially. But in your little neighborhood,
yes,
like from home to school, I think that's safe.
Yeah.
Otherwise, though, I mean, I think
they must have a lockup too, right?
If I'd gotten one of those when I was 12, I'd have tried to get to the neighboring towns like Santa Ana, Tustin. Some of that is just being able to say I did it.
Yeah.
I can imagine there are kids out there as we speak who are going, oh, yeah, I'm all over the map.
Yep.
As far as I can
Well, there's
get.
bike trails that'll take you right over the hill and to the malls on the other. I can totally picture my kids hanging out there. Like it sort of missed them. They were much older by the time those bikes came out.
Sarah Clark.
Yara Clark.
Do you believe in UFOs?
I don't believe in UFOs. I wish that I could. I believe in other life in the universe, absolutely. But I believe that the limitations of space are such that it would be insane if one was here. But I would love them to visit us. We're very nice.
True or false? In an infinite universe, we can't be the only people, the only existing life forms.
I'm sure
you believe that.
I believe that, absolutely.
Congress shared a crazy video the other day showing a UFO take a direct hit from a missile and surviving it.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
It happened off the coast, and I have another story about Mars coming up.
Story already.
Oh.
But it's a story worth talking about.
It happened off the coast of Yemen on October 30th of last year. No one had seen it publicly until it was played at a whistleblower hearing the other day. It shows some sort of object moving over the ocean and looks like it's going fast. It's hard to tell because they say this video was taken from a drone that was already going fast itself.
Okay.
So
no way to rate the speed.
Right.
All right.
Basically, the drone that shot the footage was going fast, though, and that can make a faraway object look like it's going fast, too.
Right.
The part everyone's freaking out about is it got hit by a U.S. Hellfire missile and didn't explode. A lot of people,
the missile did explode and the ship was unharmed.
including some members of Congress, think it's proof aliens are here.
Oh my God, that's so exciting.
The simpler...
Aliens, I'm so sorry. I thought you couldn't make it here.
1 minute.
Okay.
A simpler explanation that's way less fun. A guy named Mick West.
Oh, that guy makes it not fun.
He's making it not fun. And he's convinced this isn't anything special. He pointed out whatever it was, it didn't really survive unscathed. You can see some debris from the impact, and based on the amount of motion blur in the background, he thinks the UFO speed immediately fell to near zero. His take it was moving pretty slow from the start. And even though it looks like it was near the water, it was actually 10,000 feet up. So when it seems to keep flying after it's hit, it's really just falling out of the sky. It's a bunch of troubled footage from a distance.
What does he think it was,
His best guess is it was a large balloon, maybe a spy balloon. But a ton of people have decided they're here. They.
So if they did crash, we think that they crashed into the ocean?
There's video of this, so you should look it up in the break and see. I've got the video.
All right.
I can't play it for you now because you can't see it.
Footage
You're in
of
your car.
UFO getting hit.
I just want to say, I, for one, welcome our alien overlords. And,
we need to do that.
I'm friendly. I'm on your team.
He's going to find a reason to not like you, though, so just so you know.
Those antennas.
You better watch it.
Ugh, those big eyes. Ah.
He may be the single guy on the show and available, but boy, he's judgy.
That is true.
Edwin texted in from the 510. The couple wouldn't have divorced if they named their kid Scott Budman.
If you met a blue-colored wombat-headed hot chick.
So you're saying from the head down, hot chick, head up, wombat faced.
But she's blue.
And she's blue.
3 boobs though.
Well, what color blue?
Like Avatar blue.
She really catches your vibe and puts it out there nicely. Are you in or are you out?
Well, I don't like the wombat head. That would bother me. The blue doesn't bother me so much.
But the wombat head
The
is
wombat
a no.
head's a little over the.
Oh, they're cute though. They got a big snout.
Yeah,
I don't want to make out with a wombat though.
Once you get past those front teeth, it's just another mouth. What? All right.
I'm watching the video, and I'm gonna say I don't think that's a.
Okay, yeah. Actually, when they open their mouth, it's not cute, and they have no lips. So how could you even kiss them?
The wombat?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
so far
kissing's
away and so
overrated.
small.
No, that's not the. Honestly, I can't find the video itself. I watched it. The missile coming in, hitting it, and the thing does seem to go.
They're calling it a spy balloon, but for those out there that want to believe,
right? I want to believe.
I wish I had an X-Files button right now.
I know that would be
whatever that music is. How does that go? It doesn't matter. Yeah, that. What's coming up in the trash, Sarah?
The richest person in the world, I guess.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
Sarah and Vinnie on Alice.
Have a very nice day at work.
Alice at 97.3.
Whoa, 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 wee, woo, woo. Alice, 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Good vibes and variety. Jam Bar, sponsoring this part of the show. It's an organic, real food energy bar packed with gluten-free grains. People are looking for gluten-free. No highly processed sugars or oils. Made locally. Jam Bars. They fuel your workouts and daily adventures. Pick up Jam Bars at stores including Whole Foods, Safeway, and Nugget Markets. Delicious. And, and once again, Jam Bar, we're out. If you could, thanks.
Come by.
Yeah, come on by. And I don't know, we got that, that giant basket that you brought us. That's empty.
Mm-hmm.
Jam Bar. Just quickly, I want to say rest in peace, Polly Holiday. Kiss my grits. That's Flo, the waitress on Alice. She lived to be 88 years old.
Good for her.
She's an Alabama native. She received a Tony nomination. She was in Gremlins, but best known for sure for her role as Flo the waitress on Alice. Her giant red hair piled up.
Mm-hmm.
Male, kiss my grits. And she was also, she got a Tony nomination for playing Big Mama in a revival of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. And this was in 1990.
Big Mama?
Big Mama was the character name in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. And then 4 years earlier, she was in Arsenic. There's a bunch of Broadway stuff. She was known for Alice, which was on for a long time. That feels like one of those sitcoms that, like, my mom would watch.
I actually, if you made that a quiz or a question or whatever, I would have said that might be one of those sitcoms that was only 2 years, but because of a couple of the catchphrases, it had this bigger cultural penetration than it should. But if you say it was on a long time, okay.
It wasn't on that long.
I don't think I ever saw an episode, but I'm fully aware of it.
76 is when it started. So we really saw it in run.
It was on until 85. I have it from 76 to 85.
She was on it apparently only until 1980. So 76 to 1980. And then wasn't there a spinoff after it too? With that, Linda Lavin, I think.
You might be thinking of Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, which was before the show.
There's a spinoff called Flo.
Oh, did she spin off and get her own
show because of the Kiss My Grits?
Kiss My Grits.
It was everywhere.
It really was.
If you're hearing it now for the first time, you'd say you guys don't know. Nah, if you were there, you'd know. Yeah. Like that was the thing.
Yep.
Just like, what you talking about?
Willis.
Yeah.
Anyway, rest in peace, Polly Holiday. Flo, the Kiss My Grits waitress On Alice dies at 88. But did other things besides that. Okay, so Elon Musk is no longer the richest person in the world. Or is he? I mean...
None of it's real anyway. The money, when you're that rich, it's not real.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't go to the bank and take it out and, spend it.
Well, there isn't anything expensive enough on the planet to actually take all that money out to buy.
You're right, though. I mean, a lot of it's like paper, it's stocks or
and it
whatever.
Grows and contracts.
But you can take out as much as you want for really anything you desire. It's got to be so hard being, having that much money and being able to get anything you want, never having to wait or save up or dream about anything. You just have it as soon as you want it.
I think it would be unsatisfying.
I am actually only being half facetious. I really do feel like that would be a problem I'd like to have. Mm-hmm. But it would also be, I remember, I say this every time it comes up, like Madonna was like, I turned to spirituality because I found that having things was empty. There's nothing I can't have.
And
so
the guilt you would feel for having so much money and having the ability to help spend that money on to do good things, but not knowing how to spend it or how much to give away. I just feel like I'd be riddled with guilt.
I get the feeling Elon has no guilt.
Yeah.
I feel that way too.
I feel like most of these guys have no guilt.
Right. Anyway, Bloomberg, the financial marketplace, says that he was briefly overtaken by Oracle co-founder Larry Ellison.
Okay. That guy, by the way, I believe owns an island in the Hawaii chain.
Of course he does.
I think he owns Lanai.
Oh, like the whole thing?
Yeah.
Bloomberg says that he was briefly overtaken by Larry Ellison, co-founder of Oracle, whose net worth jumped by $89 billion.
Why?
After Oracle reportedly, they had unexpectedly strong quarterly results.
And that grew his wealth.
Just like in one day.
All
However, by the end of the day, they say Elon had reclaimed the top spot. So,
which speaks to Bob's point, which was they grow and shrink by the minute.
Bloomberg said that Elon's net worth, they have Elon's net worth at $384 billion, and they have Ellison's net worth at $383 billion.
You mean million?
I mean billion.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say million?
No, I'm joking. It's ridiculous.
It.
We're talking about numbers and money now that just is unfathomable.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Somehow, in my short lifetime, we've gone from a millionaire being the goal to that's nothing. Everyone's one of those.
Yep.
What? Well, yeah. If you own a home in the Bay Area, you're a millionaire.
So Bloomberg says Elon and Ellison are right here next to each other.
Jeez.
Separated by $1 billion. Forbes says, Musk is way into the 400 billions.
Okay.
Like that he's at 436 billion. So
I don't like your math. Show your work.
Yeah. In their book, he was never in any danger of losing the top spot. I will say that if you had said who's the second richest guy in the world, I wouldn't have said Larry Ellison.
I've known him to be on the list.
Yes.
I don't.
Oh no,
he's
rich.
He is not, at least in recent times, he's not a headline chaser the same way
Jeff Bezos,
Amazon Bezos, with all his I'm going to space, and they're out there and visible. Ellison's not.
Yeah. Well, listen, an almost $90 billion jump after reporting quarter. We had some good results this quarter. So I guess as far as Bloomberg's concerned, he was worth under $300 billion. And now he's almost at $400 billion. So I guess he's the second richest guy in the world.
Can you search, did Ellison get run over by an elephant? What was it?
A reindeer.
A reindeer. Was it a reindeer?
No.
Did Ellison get run over by a reindeer?
Like what, on safari?
I think so.
Oh.
It was Tom Siebel.
Who
was trampled by an elephant.
I mixed up my rich people. My bad.
By the way, the top 5 is Elon, Larry, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, and then Larry Page.
Oh.
I can't believe there's not someone that rich in another country. They're all here?
Guess so.
Tech. But also, I would guess that oil money and the princes and the kings in the Middle East, they don't have to report.
Right.
That's not
My entire castle's made of gold and rubies.
I'm in charge of the whole country, and I don't have to tell
I don't
you
have to
squat.
tell you anything.
So maybe that's why.
Maybe. Hulk Hogan left a $5 million estate. However, when I think of someone's estate, I think of all the things that they own. They're leaving out the $11 million 2 houses next to each other in Clearwater, Florida, that they say are worth $11 million. So, as you probably have heard, Hulk Hogan died recently. And there is some question as to his death. His daughter, who took herself out of the will, is yelling about this, and it's, medical malpractice. And I believe his current wife, who was also left out of the will, her name is Sky Daly. She is threatening a wrongful death lawsuit against the doctor who had recently operated on Hogan. We had heard that something had happened, that they didn't fix something.
It was a nerve that got
that's it.
That got damaged that would help with if you were having a heart attack with the diaphragm. So with the breathing. So that's what they're saying.
They say he died because of that. So the story is Hulk Hogan left behind an estate, they say here, worth $5 million and 1 beneficiary, his son, Nick. His daughter, Brooke, is not a beneficiary. She asked to be removed from her father's will a few years ago. She did not trust the people around Hulk Hogan and didn't want to get caught up in a financial battle when he died.
Wise woman.
I wonder if that has to do with there sometimes being if someone challenges this will, they can, but they inherit $1 or whatever it is. Like there's sometimes, I wonder if she was just like, get me out of this whole thing. I don't want anything to do with it. And I don't want to be in a fight with a bunch of other people.
I can't imagine what inspired that. It seems like a really big statement to make for no real reason.
Right.
Like, just sit there and wait till you get your cut.
Right.
Who cares? Your dad, I would bet your dad, part of the inspiration for, maybe not, maybe he's like a narcissist, but I mean, you'd think any dad would be like, I took all those lumps so I could hand you some money to cruise off into the future with.
Right.
That's what I did it for.
I agree with you. And I wonder if she did it just like, maybe she doesn't need the money and she was like, listen, out of nothing but love, I want, because she was actually the one who was doing the investigation into his, like, I was seeing her posts and there were stories about her and her yelling about the, this medical mishap. Hulk's widow's name is Sky Daly. She's listed as a surviving spouse, which means she may have rights to a portion of the estate. I think sometimes that's a state thing. Like she might be able to sue for this. His final will was drafted before they were married.
Oh.
So it's possible she could sue for that. So he has this $5 million in whatever, stocks, bonds, whatever
cryptocurrency.
else.
He had a lot of money in crypto.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, good luck getting that. I can't figure out how to get that out of there.
You don't need to.
Okay.
Just let it sit there.
I'm going to let it ride.
Let it ride.
Yeah. But he also has these 2 homes right next to each other in Clearwater, Florida, and they're worth a combined $11 million. So that sounds like a $16 million estate to me, but what do I know? And Sky Daly, as I mentioned, she's threatened to file a wrongful death lawsuit against a doctor who had recently operated on Hogan. So I don't know where all of this will end up, but there you go. They say here a $5 million estate, and I just think it's really interesting that Brooke took herself out of the will. Because I'm with you. Like, why? But okay.
Well, I don't know how all this works. The only thing I can think of is if you know someone's completely upside down and everything that you see is phony and built on sand, you might be like, am I going to be somehow responsible for this guy's debt?
Yes.
That's a reason that I would say, I don't want to.
Yeah. Because it doesn't seem like they were estranged.
I don't know.
But, we don't know them.
I don't know enough about I'm not a high finance guy. I pay regular old bills and live regular old life.
Charlie Sheen.
Mm-hmm.
He's
epic.
Yes. Tiger blood. He is very prominently featured in the news the last week or so because last night his documentary dropped. Did you watch any of that?
No, I was watching The Lost Boys. I'm going to watch that tonight.
Oh. I was watching Big Brother's Tuesday episode randomly.
I rewatched Lost Boys until bedtime.
Really?
It was there. I had rented it. I might as well. I put it on and I even caught every time I rewatch something, I realize I have an attention deficit disorder and I miss things. Mm-hmm. And when I get it the second time, I'm like, I didn't even notice that the first time.
Yeah, you should try turning off your phone and shutting your laptop.
I will try to do that, but that is part of the problem.
I know.
Oh, I gotta look that up.
Pause.
Easy for you to say.
It is. So Charlie Sheen, he released a memoir on Tuesday. The documentary hit last night. And so here's one of the things that was revealed. It looks like Denise Richards, and listen, this is, so I think it's, let's see, what's the name of this thing? AKA Charlie, I think it's called, or AKA Charlie Sheen. Denise Richards and plenty of other people who are not super fans of him were interviewed for this. And I guess he wanted that. He wanted everyone to, he's like, I'm admitting all my faults. I want you guys to all talk about it. In an effort to keep ex-husband Charlie Sheen alive while he was struggling with his drug addiction, Denise Richards went over there to make some sandwiches for him and the hookers who were living there. I guess that the people who were like looking out for him and
not looking out for him, but right.
Well, the people who were looking out for him at work, like, is he going to show up today?
Oh, okay.
But yes, looking out for him. Keeping him, what did they say? They used to place furniture that he could lean against on the set?
In that situation, I guess you're looking after your own job. Let's hope he can make one more episode so we can all bank one more paycheck.
This week. So Denise Richards didn't hold back. She's talking about, she says, they would call me all the effing time to go there because I can't get fired. I was your ex-wife. I was already fired. This is what she's telling him in this. By the way, it's multi-episodes. I don't know if it's like a two-parter or whatever, but they say in the second episode of the Netflix documentary, AKA Charlie. So
there has to be a lot. There has to be.
Mm-hmm. I know. His life is crazy. And there's so many people who I'm sure were like, yeah, I'll talk about it. She revealed an incident in which she went to check on Sheen after he'd been missing for 2 days while they were trying to shoot 2.5 Men. When they were desperate, they were like, could you please go over there and see if he's alive? We haven't seen him in 2 days. And so then I would pound on his door and I'd keep pounding, like, open the F up. One time after she'd shown up with food for the actor, for Charlie, his co-star, John Cryer, turned up at the house as well. He walks in and she's in the kitchen. She says, I'm making sandwiches. And John's super nervous. And he goes, what are you doing? I go, well, he hasn't eaten, so I'm making sandwiches. And then you see 2 or 3 hookers come down the stairs. This is all her quote. And I remember John asking me, are you making them sandwiches? And I go, well, yeah, what am I going to say? Sorry, because what you do for a living, you don't get one of my white trash mayo, mustard, turkey, cheese, lettuce sandwiches. And I'm like, what's white trash about that? That's a delicious sandwich right there. It's exactly how I want my sandwich. Although, it had tomato. Which I thought was really funny. She's like, here.
That would make it not white trash.
Oh, really? Did that take it over there?
Yeah.
Oh, how about tomato and arugula?
Oh,
Maybe
no.
Switch to white bread. Switch to wheat bread.
Oh,
then it's
I
not.
see. Got it. Maybe she was using Wonder Bread or something. She says, it wasn't like I was making a gourmet sandwich. Like, I'm trying to help keep him good. He hadn't eaten. She also compared Sheen during that time to the dead body from Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh,
I
wow.
bet.
Revealing
one of the stories, I saw an excerpt yesterday about him somehow hooking or connecting with Nick Cage.
Oh.
And he was like, the partying me and Nick Cage did was next level. And he'd gone through a run where he was decimated. And his dad has him visit for somebody's birthday, but really it's an intervention.
Oh.
And so he shows up and is like, oh no, it's all over. And I had plans with Nick to go to Palm Springs and go crazy. So he ends up in rehab and he tells the nurse watching him, I can't start today.
Uh-oh.
I'm leaving. You've let me go tonight. I'll be back in the morning by 8 a.m. And if I'm not, I'll give you $1 million. This is Charlie Sheen in his book. He says, I will give you to the nurse.
This
and she
is amazing.
She goes, okay, bye.
Did she make him sign something?
He made it back on time.
Oh.
Destroyed, and in no condition that you would call him alive, but he made it back and didn't have to pay her. And him and Nick fulfilled their evening of insanity.
Debauchery.
Only to,
I wouldn't think of Nick Cage as being that way. Like, that's really, boy, he really is able to keep his thumb down on that.
Some people can't manage it and others somehow do. I don't get it.
It's a mystery. It really is.
What?
Nothing. We're all looking at all the people who can't manage it.
I'm looking at you and you're just sitting there. All right.
I'm looking at text. Sorry.
Okay. What are they saying?
925, Hulk Hogan's daughter likely distanced herself from the estate because she wanted to separate from his political association. She didn't want her money attached to her name. So somebody else had said that it was because of her, remember, he was very public about the N-word and saying that, and that was one of the reasons. But I looked it up. She said she didn't want to be in the state because she didn't want the drama. She didn't want the drama when he died of all that.
Right.
Okay.
Instead, she totally embroiled herself in the drama. I mean, she's the one who's on, yelling about him about medical malpractice.
I would have just said, let me know where to pick up my check when it's, figure it all out and just tell me and mail it. Here's the address.
Mm-hmm.
The end. I won't think about it again.
Just take what you guys got to out of it and I'll just take the rest.
And a couple people have seen the documentary and said, AKA Charlie, this is from the 510, is so good. Watched the first episode last night, which is his childhood and 20s. Heidi Fleiss makes an appearance and she looks rough.
Wow.
Yeah.
She wasn't hot to begin with. And then, age. I mean, look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me.
No, you're still hot. I look at you every day.
That's nice.
800-400-3697. That's our text number. And we're doing our best to squeeze those in. So thank you for texting us. What's coming up, Vim?
The toilet paper business has gone video game after these.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
Yeah.
Wake up, Bay Area.
This is amazing.
With Sarah and Vinnie.
You stole the car and let that guy drive?
Alice at 97.3.
Alice, 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Watch video clips from the Sarah and Vinnie morning show on our YouTube channel. Bob's always throwing new stuff up there. Just go to youtube.com/radioalice973.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Jumpstart MD. Jumpstart MD makes weight loss easier with personalized, medically supervised plans and GLP-1 medications. Sign up today and your first month is $99. Visit jumpstartmd.com. Here's what's happening. Clouds this morning, clearing later. Still possible showers. The Bay Area high will be about 80, which means most places will be down there in the 70s, but we're talking North Bay.
Yeah. Yesterday was actually a really nice day. It turned very pleasant after the rain stopped.
Oh, it did?
Yes.
All right.
Very pleasant.
Don't forget Thursday Night Football tonight, Washington at Green Bay, 5:15 game time. That's on Prime. And you may have missed it, but we had a very spirited conversation during Bob's Movie Club earlier,
yes.
which will be a podcast available on Odyssey.
Right. And wherever podcasts are sold.
Well done.
Thank you.
I did not have that sentence loaded.
Odyssey, iHeart, and TuneIn apps.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this story went everywhere.
Yes.
And so I will do this right now for you. Conservative commentator, political activist, entertainer, whatever you want to call him, the guy that founded Turning Point USA was shot and killed yesterday while speaking on a college campus. His name's Charlie Kirk. He was 31 years old. He has had a wife and 2 young children. Kirk was speaking at an outdoor event at Utah Valley University when he was assassinated, shot in the neck by a sniper, sending the crowds running. And the video, I haven't looked it up, but I hear it's everywhere, and obviously it's disturbing.
It's graphic, so
you saw it?
I didn't, because it said, you will see this guy get shot in the neck.
Political figures on both sides of the aisle have condemned the shooting, and a person of interest that was detained was released. It sounds like the sniper is still at large.
That's the last I saw, which is surprising, actually. Usually we can round these people up pretty fast.
I honestly did not or had not ever seen this guy speak and didn't really know about him.
Oh, John was flipping out when this was happening yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, he was talking about this guy. He knows him. He's, John's that guy who watches both sides and is in a constant text battle with the people who are on the opposite side from him. And that's, he was freaking out about it yesterday.
I would probably call myself hardcore middle. Middle. I am just like most people. I pay my taxes.
Yeah. I like the truth.
I do what I'm supposed to do, and I'm also trying to get to sleep at night.
The spin is ridiculous on both sides.
And what's weird personally, and this is a slight aside, but I'm reading a book called Never Flinch, and one of the characters in the book is similar to Charlie Kirk in that she's a commentator and a political activist, but not a politician.
Right.
Not someone who's run or going to run. And the character in the book is being followed, and there have been, attempts on her life. And it's like,
because of your position on a political issue, or issues. And it's that is interesting. I had forgotten about that. I just read that book too.
I'm right in it, going, oh man. So anyway, again, conservative commentator Charlie Kirk, founder of Turning Point USA, was shot and killed yesterday, assassinated while speaking on a college campus. He was 31, and they are still looking for the shooter.
Oh, it's surprising. But I suppose if you're not, I don't know what his security detail looks like, but you would think that, I guess if you're outside, that it's a shot that could have come from anywhere, right?
Oh, it was a sniper.
Yeah.
It was a long shot.
Far away.
So this person probably had been stalking him and had set that thing up well in advance. Okay, there's that. Public bathrooms in China.
Yes.
Will now make you watch an ad to get some toilet paper. You know how video games, if you're playing a game, and it'll say, watch this and we'll give you this. And it's so frustrating because you're like, I'm in the middle of my game and I don't want to watch your ad. Just
talking about Angry Birds, because for $2.99 you can get those.
I'm not paying them. No.
Why?
Because
you play it don't you feel like you should reward the people?
No, because the whole thing for me is I'm trying to do this in a measured way. I'll pick it up, play for a minute, I'm over it. Bye.
$2.99.
I'm not trying to get into that. No. But I imagine there you are in a public bathroom in China and it says, if you'd like some TP, you'll be watching this ad. And you don't have the option to put it down. You have to clean yourself before you can walk.
Like 2 squares. And then if you'd like 2 more squares, you have to watch another ad.
There's a video going viral that shows how it works. You scan a QR code that plays you an ad on your phone.
Oh.
Then the machine spits out a modest amount, like 6 squares.
Oh.
If you need more, you get another ad.
And you may need more.
Oh, I would absolutely use more. And that's just because I got a clean thing. I'm not walking around itchy.
Right.
I'm not having that.
Right. And if you're just using the urinal, then you're not needing toilet paper.
No,
anyway.
not at all. But I mean, if I found myself stuck there, I would have to watch
1 hour's worth of commercials.
I'm not leaving with 6 squares or even 12. I'm not.
For me, I usually, if I'm in a public restroom, a lot of times I want toilet paper before I've even begun.
Yeah. Well, then you're going to watch a lot of TV on your phone in the bathroom before you even get started.
I don't like it.
Anyway, that's happening in China. You'll QR code, watch the ad, and then you get 6 squares of TP. And you don't like it.
I don't like that. I don't like it. But in a public restroom, you're lucky to have toilet paper. I mean, I feel like maybe that's a way for them to recoup the incredible price of toilet paper and someone to come and clean that bathroom.
925 asks a great question.
Oh.
What happens if you don't have your phone or your battery's dead?
Then you're going to be itchy. Which is the nicest way I can put it. I don't know any other way to.
Yeah, that's Something to be aware of. Maybe it says do not enter without a phone because you are going to be.
I mean, I guess you'd know, right? Or you're going to sacrifice your skivs.
Mm-hmm.
Or take your shirt off and.
Yeah, or that. Something's got to be sacrificed here.
Yeah, those don't flush well though.
No,
careful.
that gets put
I
in
suppose
the trash.
that's somebody else's
you
problem,
just
right?
Push that into the trash can like you have no idea.
Who would leave a shirt around?
The guy without a shirt, but Google says searches for pumpkin spice have hit an all-time high.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's so overrated. The pumpkin spice. I don't have it. I love this time of year, but pumpkin spice means nothing to me.
Yeah.
Do you love it?
I don't. You know what I love? I love an actual pumpkin pie and the smell of that cooking in my kitchen. That's what I love. You can keep your pumpkin spice lattes. I don't need that. It doesn't make me feel particularly autumnal.
Maddie is on the show. Maddie, pumpkin spice. Yay or nay?
You know, I've never, ever tried it.
Oh.
I've never had one, so I don't know. As you were doing the story, I was thinking to myself, I've never had one. Maybe I should try one and see what all the buzz is about.
You might get addicted.
Eat squirrel cheeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you haven't tried pumpkin spice?
No, never have.
Do you like cinnamon?
I as you were talking, I was thinking about pumpkin pies and cinnamon. I'm like, I do like those things, so maybe I should go try one.
Well, it's like if somebody took a big dollop of the filling in a pumpkin pie and put it into your coffee.
I will put that on my agenda of things that I must do.
Well, actually, there's not any pumpkin in pumpkin spice.
Really?
Right. It's just the spices. It's like
nutmeg
cloves and ginger, nutmeg, cinnamon.
All the things I put in my French toast.
You like it?
I have one per year. I pay my white girl tax.
I see.
My friend and I go to this place that serves pumpkin spice lattes in a little pumpkin with whipped cream.
Pumpkin spice searches always peak in September.
Sounds delicious.
It is.
What are people searching though?
Just pumpkin spice stuff more than ever.
A little cinnamon stick as a straw.
Searches for pumpkin spice near me. Florida and New Mexico are Googling it the most, but that's on the list of what people are top trending products overall. Pumpkin spice floor cleaner, toilet paper, trash
you want
bags,
your whole house to smell
lotion,
like pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice brooms.
Oh, brooms.
Top pumpkin spice apparel items include pumpkin spice PJs, sweatshirts, things like pumpkin spice and everything nice across the front.
Huh.
Well, there are people who really do embrace everything about fall.
I'm totally into it and can't imagine looking for pumpkin spice underwear.
Have a pumpkin spice latte somewhere?
I haven't.
No?
Nope.
I can picture what it tastes
this
like.
This is the time.
Yeah,
September.
I guess. They must be back, right? Starbucks must have that going on right now.
Oh, yeah. We announced it on the show.
Did we? I forgot.
They came back on the 26th of August.
Feels early.
An annual study found the happiest states in the United States in 2025. All 50 states were ranked based on 30 different metrics, including stuff like emotional and physical health, career satisfaction, unemployment, life expectancy, depression, sleep, and weather.
Hawaii wins.
Hawaii did win. The happiest state in the United States is Hawaii.
Doesn't it just feel that way?
Who lost? Who was the 50th state on the happiest states list?
I'm going Mississippi.
Nope.
Alabama.
No.
Oklahoma.
No.
North Dakota.
Closer to home.
Oregon? Washington?
No,
Nevada?
I mean closer to home.
Oh, no.
Michigan.
No.
West Virginia.
Oh, man. We keep
is
making
the
these
least
lists.
happy state in our union.
Well, everybody I know from West Virginia doesn't live in West Virginia.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I mean, I swear their greatest export must be this guy.
Yeah, it's Matty Stout.
Definitely.
Look at it. He has a WVU University shirt on.
And
right
a
now.
tattoo showing as well.
Yep,
There you go.
it's all right there.
I mean, I love my state, but you go back and people are, they got a little bitterness. There's a lot of bitterness there.
Because you got out?
Yeah. Oh, you're in California now. Huh.
Oh, look
How's
at
that?
him.
That's what I always get. California, huh? How's that?
And
it's so great.
I'm like, it's great. I love living there.
I would like to think that you squawk about our fine state and where you pay taxes as much there as you do about West Virginia when you're here.
I do have to educate people on the state because a lot of them get their information from various news sources that put us in a bad light. And I'm like,
just the one news source.
It's really good here.
Hawaii, Maryland, Nebraska.
Wait a minute. Maryland is the second happiest state?
Yep.
And Nebraska is the third?
Yep. New Jersey, Connecticut, Utah, California.
California.
7.
We're pretty happy.
New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Idaho. Round out your top 10. So there you go. West Virginia, last. Sorry, buddy.
Virginia.
We're always at the bottom of the list these days. We've overtaken Mississippi and a lot of the bad lists.
I guessed a lot of bad states before and he's going close to home, and I was still thinking, that's best Virginia. I'm not picking West Virginia. I thought you might be talking about like Maine.
I pointed to the other
something.
room, and she goes, Michigan. I'm like, oh, son of a biscuit.
Actually, it should have been Pennsylvania.
For the worst, at least happy state?
Well, he was telling me to do it. I said Michigan because you just were there. But then I thought to myself, oh, that's not even
honestly, the
her home
pictures,
state.
I haven't traveled through Michigan like I have many of the other states in our fine union, but seeing the pictures was surprising. You only hear about Detroit.
That is true.
You know, and you hear things like someone was selling a shack for $10,000 and you go, oh.
And people were like, well, that's overpriced. Or actually, I guess they sound a little more Canadian than that. Oh, that's overpriced, eh? Oh, you betcha.
Sarah, did you have a trampoline? I have a story about trampolines, but
my kids did. I did not have a trampoline growing up, but we had
your kids had, but
yes,
right, and that was in their life, their whole childhood.
When they were children,
and you found that to be a good source of entertainment, or did that just go unused?
It
most
was
days?
used every single day. Like those kids would. I couldn't get on it because when I would pee myself because I'd had kids, and I was like.
Oh, you're saying having delivered children
has made the whole area a little bit more dicey. But like when I have to cross my legs when I sneeze, I sneeze, I got to cross them. And I mean, listen, I'm kegling the hell out of everything. But man, a trampoline, that kind of gravity, it's like, oh no! So that happens to you a couple times on a trampoline. You go, no, I'm not going on that anymore. Yeah.
Do you really cross your legs when you sneeze?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Wow.
And does that completely stump any possibility, or is there
that and a solid squeeze, like a no?
Otherwise, there'll be a little.
There could be absolutely.
Oh my.
I'm not saying that it would necessarily happen every single time, but I don't take any chances with that. If I'm sitting, I'm fine.
Do you kids see what you've done to your mother?
Listen, it's all real. Like There are consequences to having children.
Yeah.
That is rough.
Mm-hmm.
I have not, and actually what's really funny about my wife sneezing.
800-400-3697.
If you know my wife, you know she's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
And usually you have to go, what?
Yeah.
The one thing she does that is so abnormally loud is her sneeze.
Mm.
You can hear it anywhere in that. It's the, wahoo! And it sounds like a freaking joke, except that's what she sneezes like.
415, I cross my legs when I sneeze and when I laugh hard.
Yes, laughing hard can also do it.
I have never, what a bad partner I am. I've never asked about the possibility that she
maybe
might.
She doesn't. I'm sure it's not universal.
I'll text her and ask.
Kegels.
I do my Kegels. Do not accuse me of not doing it. It's a sore spot. It's a sore subject. Nobody wants to be peeing themselves on a trampoline. I'm only trying to be honest for the other older ladies out there. That's right. Crawl under the desk. Trying to do it all the time. It's just never enough.
There are trampolines in my neighborhood at a couple of the neighborhood homes, and the kids will gather for them. And then recently the missus said, should we get the kids a trampoline? They seem to love it. And I was like, no, absolutely not. Why? Because they have everything in their life, and we're down to trampolines, the last thing they don't have? No.
The best trampoline I ever saw was at Johnny Mosley's house. I don't know if he still has it, but he dug a hole and dropped his trampoline into it.
Oh, nice.
And then they landscaped around it. So it was like just a black spot in the yard. And he would walk across his yard and do a flip and then continue walking to his house.
Nice! That is smooth.
I was like, you have to be kidding me. Of course Johnny Mosley has that in his front yard.
You must be a gold medalist.
You must be a gold medalist. And he can do some tricks on there.
Oh, I'm sure.
But that's the problem with trampolines is that there's twisted ankles, there's kids clanking their heads together. Somebody's got to be down there going, one kid at a time.
I actually, my real reason was when I talked to the missus about it was, do you know what we're spending in insurance right now? And you want to add a trampoline to that.
And it does kick your insurance up.
We already can't afford it. Like, it is absurd.
Why do you have to tell them?
You don't, but if anything happens on the trampoline that you didn't declare on your insurance, I'm sure
if
that
the neighborhood family of the child that flew into or over the fence and landed on the cement decides to ask you to pay the bills and you say, well, I don't know that we can afford the crack in that kid's head. Let's ask insurance about it.
And they went, wait, you have a trampoline and you didn't tell us?
Yeah, we should have been charging you a lot more.
Right. So we're not covering that.
3 constructions, this is a reason to have one though.
Okay.
3 construction workers in Iowa used a trampoline to save a kid from a house fire. He was trapped on the top floor and needed something to land on. They also saved 2 other people.
Oh, goodness.
All 3 workers suffered injuries in their efforts to save people, second-degree burns and more.
My.
But it looks like everyone's going to be okay thanks to the nearby trampoline. So on one hand, expensive and injurious. On the other hand, saved a life.
Yes.
Not worth it for me. But I mean,
I like it.
But we have some trees near us that have caused us to pay in fire insurance. You can't believe it. I mean, you can believe it. You live in California, too.
I can believe it, yes.
What's coming up in the trash, Sarah?
Oh, let's see. The Emmys are this weekend, and it's time to play a mini game.
Woo! Nope.
Oh, that is the wrong
No.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
What? Wake up! Thank you. With Sarah and Vinnie.
Ding, 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 ding.
Alice at 97.3.
Alice 97.3, good vibes and variety. The Sarah and Vinnie Morning Show. Thank you so much for listening. Happy almost Friday. This part of the show is brought to you by SurveyMonkey. SurveyMonkey, the world's most popular platform for answering questions. Learn more at surveymonkey.com/Alice. Don't forget about that /Alice. I'll put that on there.
We want credit.
Yeah, we do. The Emmys are on Sunday.
Okay.
And your host is Nate Bargatze, who, if I hadn't seen him on SNL last season, I would not know. But he's very popular comedian.
Very
go ahead.
I just watched a couple of his specials
Did
recently.
You?
He's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
He plays up being like an idiot in his specials. That's kind of his shtick. And he's completely clean comic, like family friendly. So funny. I love what he's doing.
Oh.
On Netflix.
All right. The only thing I've ever seen him do is he hosted SNL. I'm like, who's this guy?
Was he good?
He was fine. I truly can't remember a single skit.
Oh.
Yeah.
He kind of has like an expressionless face.
Yeah. He's got and big eyes. Like a beard and these eyes and he's like a guy with hair and a beard and shoulders.
Totally average looking white dude. Like most comics.
Yeah. But with weird eyes. Like his eyes are the things that get me.
What's with you and eyes?
What do you mean?
Jeep eyes.
Big old starry saucer eyes. He's got flying saucer eyes. What? He doesn't. It's just like his eyes are very like, Nate Bargatze.
Between you and Maddie, wear sunglasses around these people because they'll judge you.
Cut you off the list.
Right.
Listen, I'm not saying I'm against people with giant eyes or Jeep eyes.
Yeah, you are.
I just know this and I say it out loud. I'm not.
There's a
my
tinge
sister
of
has
judgment
Jeep eyes. I'm
and
keeping her.
dislike when you say it, though. Jeep
Is
eyes.
there?
Eyes.
Yeah.
Well,
He's got cheap eyes.
You know, I can't like him that much.
We're talking about the hot guy in Hollywood, and you're like, him?
Yeah, I don't.
That guy's cheap-eyed.
I don't really
It
get-
looks like an elevator closed on his head.
Yeah. Oh, that is. I didn't say that.
Yeah,
did I?
you did.
Yeah. That was a good one because that is what he looks like. All his feet is all lined up right in the middle. Do you like Glenn Powell? Bob?
Yeah, sure.
Am I too mean to
No,
Glenn Powell?
Never.
You don't have to like him, but, you know. you
What
to
do
pick
I
'em.
have to
well,
do?
Yeah, you don't have to pick them apart.
No, I don't have
I
to.
definitely didn't notice the Jeep eyes,
But
as
then
you
I
say.
told you,
I
and now you're
understand,
like,
but
oh, he does look like his face
I
got
just
squished
saw
in
him
an
and was
elevator.
like, okay, there's the next hot guy. Got it.
Yeah, and I was trying to tell you you're hotter.
Oh,
his
that's
whole
nice
face
of
is
you.
squished to the middle of his
Okay.
skull. Anyway, Nate Bargatze.
My
Weird
eyes
eyes,
had to
big
get on
weird
the other
eyes.
side of
Yeah.
my nose, though. There's no chance they could be too close together.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Nate Bargatze will deduct money from charity if Emmy speeches go too long. I like this. This is fine. This is
He'll do what?
here's his plan. You get 45 seconds to give your acceptance speech at the Emmys, apparently. That's what they allot so that they know the approximate length of the show and they can keep everything on time. But people don't do that. And we've all heard people get played off and like, no, stop the music. Hold on. I got like 12 minutes of nothing to say. So during the show, they're going to be keeping track of this because after the show, Nate is making a donation of Nate Bargatze, the host, is going to make a donation of $100,000 to the Boys and Girls Club. But for every second that winners go over their allotted time, he will deduct $1,000.
Oof.
There's another catch. If someone goes under the 45-second mark, like if you just went up there and went, thank you. Well, now he's going to donate $44,000 extra because you only used 1 second. For every second you're under, he'll add $1,000.
This is brilliant.
It is. It's great.
It's brilliant.
It is, but it's here's the problem. I see. He's not taking into consideration some of the celebrity power that gets up on that stage. They don't even play the music on them. They let them go. And then there's others, the unknown guy who did lighting or whatever.
Yes.
He gets the cane very early because nobody knows you, bro.
They should actually, I believe if you just won for best actor or actress, you should get 2 minutes.
They do, especially if it's a powerful person.
They're
They
saying
do.
here 45 seconds. And probably this is a good way to get some money out of some stars as well because the kids from the Boys and Girls Club will be there. They're keeping the time.
Nice job.
They're going to be stink-eyeing the winners who take away their funding. His quote is, they're going to come out. You're going to have to look them in the face. It's real, real. He says, I know people work hard for the Emmys and stuff, so I feel bad, but that's the plan.
All right.
This makes me want to watch the Emmys, though. Like,
Agreed.
It's like a game playing the whole time.
It's interesting. It's a good take on it. And I actually feel like whosever idea this was, Nate's or whoever, like, let this be the new way. And then if somebody goes over by 2 minutes, let them pay $1,000 a second for let them also contribute.
I'd be interested to see how it goes because I feel like it's easy to put that in place. It's very different to enforce it once Sean Penn, one of those surly celebrities is up there where you're like,
oh my God, Adrian Brody went like 6 minutes or
oh
something
my
crazy.
God, bro, please. Right. And yet no one's willing to walk out there and say, hey.
It's kind of like with the Will Smith thing. No one was willing to walk out there and be like, yo, we do not slap people on stage.
Right.
Yeah, get out of
later,
here.
we're taking away your Oscar. Anyway, Nate Bargatze. So Sunday night.
Okay.
If you're interested, you can watch the Emmys. So as I'm reading up about the Emmys today, I stumbled across something that I cannot freaking believe. And so we're going to play a little mini game.
Oh, she can't believe it, everyone.
Just a little game.
Oh, my.
Now, these days, they can tell exactly how many hours of a certain show people have watched because of apps. And I suppose because if it's on TV, Nielsen somehow knows that. So, which of these Emmy-nominated programs had more viewing hours? Only Murders in the Building or Survivor?
Survivor.
Survivor.
Only Murders in the Building.
Survivor. Which of these Emmy-nominated programs had more viewing hours? The White Lotus or Survivor?
Survivor.
Survivor.
That is correct. Which of these had more
Do they have
viewing
numbers?
hours? Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Which of these had more viewing hours? These are specifically Emmy-nominated programs for this year. Severance or Survivor?
Survivor.
I gotta go Survivor.
Survivor had the most viewing hours of any nominated show. Now, here's the thing. When the Nielsen ratings come out, they're never even in the top 10 anymore.
Survivor, you mean?
Right, Survivor, the show. But because of the Peacock or whatever app it is, what is it? CBS Paramount. It's on the Paramount Plus app. And because they can track exactly how many hours somebody has watched of something, Survivor is not just the winner of the most eyeballs on it for the longest amount of times. It's like more than double what the second place person is.
Well, a lot of shows only have a few episodes now. And
So-
Survivor probably still has, 24?
Don't forget, a lot of these shows are on apps specific
Only.
as well. So
Yep.
that's we are so spoiled, especially here in California,
Yep.
where many of us either have the apps ourselves and we're members of every stupid
Every
thing.
GD thing.
But we might be able to watch with a friend or on someone's phone, whatever. So we're able to get to see all these things, even though I have access to them all.
Yep.
I never watch White Lotus.
Right?
I've never seen one episode yet. I
that
want
HBO?
to.
I think it's
I would
HBO.
like to get to that point, but I'm at gymnastics on any given day, or insert run to the grocery.
Right.
Like you just
But if you had the HBO Max app on your, if you were a person who was like, I'm just going to sit here and watch a show. Like, I know that's not really what you would do, but there are people, you see them in the airports all the time.
Sure.
So the Emmys, which are happening on Sunday night, all of the nominated series in all the categories, Americans watched way more of Survivor than any other series. Now, you make a good point, because I was thinking not only are there a lot of episodes of that, because there are like 27 episodes or however many to do the whole season, but if you're on the Paramount Plus app, you have access to every single season. So conceivably, somebody could start at season 1 and go through. What do they do? Oh, by the way, next season starts up again in like 2 weeks.
I would say, and I don't know if you have this, and they might not even be able to say, I would bet there's more people that were watching that show in real time than like that's where the max. It's free. It's not on an app. It's when you're home with your family in front of the TV.
Right.
8:00. Boom.
The rest of these shows are all on apps.
Right.
Every single one
I
of
would
them.
say that's a big part of it. Even though that's available, the app, and it supplements the viewing, I bet most of it happens in real time on that show as it's shown.
So Survivor, which is up for Outstanding Reality Competition Series, and they say here, you may not even know it's still on. I've never missed an episode of Survivor. It racked up 462 million total viewing hours, apparently for this year. Wow. I know. The second most watched show was The White Lotus. Of all the shows available, it's the
Really?
yes, the Outstanding Drama Series. It only had 210 million hours.
And they don't
Less than
include
half.
sports in any of this, right?
No, these are
Okay.
Emmy, and these are all specifically Emmy nominated. There are shows that didn't get an Emmy nom, and they have way more than all of these. But it's just so funny to think that of all the shows you hear people talking about, Survivor's the one that people are watching. Outstanding Comedy Series nominee Abbott Elementary is third with 184 million hours.
You watch that? I haven't seen that.
I have seen it. I did. Everyone was raving about it. It's just, I don't think it's for me. I was like, school thing. No thanks. Only Murders in the Building is fourth, 159 million viewers. Million hours of viewing. And Severance is just a hair below that. It rounds out the top 5 with 157.5 million hours.
So I just looked at what was the most streamed programs of 2024 and what the hours were.
Yeah.
Bluey, 55 billion minutes of watch time. Then
my
Grey's
God.
Anatomy, Bridgerton,
Anatomy.
and The Big Bang Theory.
Oh.
Yeah.
Those are all things with multiple episodes.
People binge.
Right, that you can binge, and kids programming.
Bluey is, pardon me, Bluey's one of the best kids shows on TV. It is so fun, easy. It's not annoying. I mean, to me, it's not as annoying as many of the other kids shows. So I'll sit with them and watch Bluey. And there's also tons of YouTubers that use Bluey. I was just watching one yesterday, and they chop it up and do different things to it. So kids will look at their video with Bluey featured. Like, I don't know how they don't get sued, but they don't get sued. And that's one of the things. My kid goes, look at this. Look what happens to Bluey. And they chop the head off, and I was like, what?
Well, listen, Bluey is big bucks because with that amount of viewers, I'm not surprised to announce Bluey gets a movie August 2027.
Ah.
Yeah. So they are saying, let's see, film version of the hit animation hits August 6th, 2027, according to a Disney post on Twitter.
Why wouldn't you?
Well, I can't think of one reason.
We'll end up there, I'm sure.
I can think of a billion reasons why people would. I'm sure they're like, people can't stop watching Bluey. And by people, I mean your kids.
I think Disney bought that from the people that were making it really early on. And it's become a big part of their viewing for Disney Plus.
What did you say? It was like a billion, 55 billion minutes.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't have these other ones I don't have by minute. I only have by hour. So I guess that number times 60, I guess. I don't know. I shouldn't do math. What am I doing?
You should do math.
I feel like you just make fun of me when I do.
I don't
for good reason.
I have never made fun of anyone in my life about math. I can't do math. So I don't ever make fun of do
you hear yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
I do hear myself. I don't make fun of people about math. I can't do it.
All right. Is crying, laughing, and curled up on the ground, kicking your feet, that's not making fun? That's just like, oh my God. Yay!
I'm enjoying the moment. What do you mean?
Laughing and pointing?
That didn't happen.
Fun. Face?
That didn't happen.
Fun. Okay. So I read this and went, what? Whoopi Goldberg, who has hosted The View now, I think it's 18 seasons. Yes.
19 seasons, Sarah. Get it right.
Oh, is that your Whoopi Goldberg?
Did I do good?
That's not bad. Yeah.
How'd you do it?
Yeah,
that's good. There's a very croaky.
18. I'll argue with you. It's 18 seasons. Yeah,
all right, fine.
Keep doing it. Anytime I do a little quote here. She says, this is Whoopi Goldberg.
What do I say, Sarah?
How old are you, Whoopi?
I am 72.
75.
I'm 69.
She's 69.
That's 2 points.
That's
Cheater.
2 points for Maddie. By the way, the last game, Maddie and Vinnie were tied with 3 points apiece, and I suckered you, and you fell for the first round of Survivor. So I'm sorry to say that, Bob, you're down by, now you're down by a lot because Maddie just got 2 points for being exactly right. Let's see if we can get a few more points for you guys here.
I'm on a big losing streak, by the way.
I know.
haven't won in weeks and weeks.
Yeah. Well, you haven't been here a lot in weeks and weeks. So
Okay.
Whoopi Goldberg says she can't afford to retire from The View because she didn't marry well.
I got a lot of backlash for this because I'm a multi-millionaire television celebrity. People don't like hearing that I can't quit work when they realize that they're the ones that can't quit work. I could quit anytime I want. I'm just being a BH in front of everybody.
So she and her co-host, Joy Behar, who has also been on the show
She caught backlash, right?
Of course she did.
Yeah, okay. She deserves it.
Yeah. Joy Behar agrees she does not plan on leaving the talk show anytime soon. She's not crying poor mouth, and I didn't look up her net worth. What I did when I looked her up, I saw her age and went, what? How old is The View co-host Joy Behar? Would you like to see a picture of her first?
I've seen her before. I haven't seen her recently. I'm familiar with her just because that's a show I've seen in clips and other. Yeah. I'm going to say she's older than we think and that she is 80.
I don't want to play.
You should play. You're going to need the points.
No.
Oh, don't be a baby. Just play.
79.
80, 79.
I'll say 78.
She is 84 years old. She's 84. I think that's older than Martha Stewart. Isn't she 83?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm looking at pictures of her. I'm like, damn.
That's crazy.
Some people.
The nip and tuck works for them.
But, well, and it's also, I think, and she probably won't admit it, or maybe she did. I don't know what quote you have there, but I think people who continue to work stay vibrant and stay on and stay up and continue to.
There's no question.
And if you start to get months, if not years, of not having to do anything, that's when you start melting.
Yeah. Well, I feel like Wi-Fi it. It's going to happen.
I'm melting.
Poor Elphaba.
84.
Anyway,
Good for her.
84. She looks amazing. I'm looking at recent. I'm like, holy, you got to be kidding me. I can't believe it. All right. So Whoopi Goldberg, who can't afford to retire, what is her net worth? Let's have Bob go first.
19 million.
The number that occurs to me is 24 million.
Oh, I think it's a lot bigger than that. 25 million.
It's 60 million.
What the heck?
That is a point for Maddie.
What is she doing that she thinks she can't retire? Like what?
She's
what
being
lifestyle is she living?
obnoxious and out of
obnoxious.
touch
Yeah.
is what she's being.
Isn't that kind of what the women on The View are known for? I've never seen it, but I feel like all I hear are like headlines of like
Obnoxious, out of touch?
Yeah, that they
well,
say
there it is.
obnoxious things.
Someone's watching it.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm
yeah,
asking.
I'm not. It's on. I think the last hour of our show, or maybe like right after our show. I'm certainly not watching.
We do know there's enough people out there that need to hear, watch, or see something they hate just to get that adrenaline spike. Yep. Maybe that's it. They watch it, wait for Whoopi to say, I can't afford to retire on my $60 million. Meanwhile, she's, what did we just say? 70 what?
She's 69.
Oh, she's 69. Okay, yeah. So I mean, really. And she's an ex-smoker.
Oh, yeah, she's...
Not that, I'm wishing anything on her, but I'm just saying she's not someone who's, the picture of health.
Right. She's lost a lot of weight recently.
Oh,
I think she might have even said she was on Ozempic or something.
Ozempic.
Okay, so on the same thing where people read something that you say and go, you suck. That's wrong. I hate you. Here's one. Amanda Seyfried says, or however you say her name, she's beautiful. I love her. She's great.
I kind of wonder where has she been?
The last thing I heard about was Mamma Mia, but I think
that was years ago, though.
Oh, yeah,
years and years.
She did. She's like the third one. So she's got a new movie coming out. It's called The Testament of Ann Lee.
Oh,
and she says, well, I guess she says she made sacrifices for her latest role in the upcoming movie. So what were those sacrifices? She says it was tough. We did make sacrifices, and it was worth it. The royal we, I guess. We did make sacrifices. It was worth it. Every day was fun. We didn't just survive. We thrived. We, her. She gave up Botox and makeup and is talking about these sacrifices that she made. And as you might expect, the comment section is a fun read.
Jesus.
I sacrificed dinner so I could feed my kids. In a previous interview, Amanda had mentioned that she had to give up Botox for a year so she could regain her ability to frown. She called it a big assignment. She says, Botox and makeup, I don't necessarily need all that in my life. I just like it. The things that I like, I can sacrifice a little. Of course I can. We did make sacrifices, and it was worth it. Every day was fun. We didn't just survive, we thrived. Oh, she gave up Botox. But it is a period piece. And she almost looks like, I don't know what the Testament of Ann Lee is about, but she does kind of look like maybe she's a witch or something. Looks very Salem witch trials-esque.
Okay.
Just from the one production photo I saw where she's all, big puffy shirt and a tight bodice.
It's about the Shakers.
No, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, and she was a founding
Shaker
leader of the
cabinets,
Shaker movement.
very popular cabinet style. All right, I'm done. She gave up Botox. What a sacrifice.
Did you just do construction comedy?
Well, when I hear Shaker, I think, the flat panel cabinet.
All right.
By the way, 209 thinks Vinny sounds more like one of Marge's sisters from The Simpsons.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know, but I do know I knew that was going to backlash her because shut the you-know-what up.
Yeah.
60 million.
Yep.
I can't retire.
Yeah, we can look up your net worth in 2 seconds, right? We have Google.
And we have an out-of-touch texter, by the way, to 800-400-3697. Whoopi is taking care of a large family, so 60 million might not go as far as you think.
Does she have 60 million kids?
That's such a funny thing to type and then look at and not be like, maybe I shouldn't send that.
Yeah. These poor rich people with all their multiple homes that they have to do upkeep on and...
Well, I actually was thinking maybe she is house poor, as they say. Like maybe she has a lot of real estate investments. So
they do say that, right? Like you're house poor.
So she doesn't have a lot of...
free cash
flow.
So she needs that.
Sell a mansion or two. You'll be fine.
That's what I was thinking. Or some jewelry or something. You must have some stuff laying around. With 60 million bucks, I would think the average person is going to be just fine. But she's not the average person. All right, Vincenzo, what's coming up in the news?
Did you make your bed today? After these.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
Sarah and Vinnie on Alice.
Have a very nice day at work.
Alice at 97.3.
I'll never stop. Just keep on dancing. Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Stream Alice. You can take us with you everywhere you go on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, or TuneIn apps.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Jambar.
Jambar.
Jambar. If you're cutting down on processed foods but still crave delicious snacks, Jambar.
Jambar.
You're going to love organic Jambar energy bars. These locally made Jambars, real food bars, Jambar, are sold at stores including Whole Foods, Safeway, Nugget Markets. Jambar, everyone.
Jambars.
Jambar.
Jambar.
Send that to the client. I think they're going to like that one.
Or they'll be like, please just put that in Jane's show.
Can they just read that? Can he just read the thing?
Jambar.
All right, I'll just read it. Fine, Jambar.
No, stop it.
Fine.
We just like them so
We're
much.
still waiting on our new Jambars.
We do see some blue sky through the clouds here, but mostly cloudy this morning, clearing later. Still a chance for rain, but Bay Area high today, 80.
Somewhere in the Bay Area today, we'll hit the 80.
We touched on it at length earlier, so I'll just re-mention it once here real quick. 24 years ago today, September 11th.
Yep.
And we have not forgotten, don't
Never
worry.
forget.
Thursday Night Football tonight, Washington at Green Bay, 5:15 game time. That's on Prime.
Go
So
Commanders!
if you've got Amazon, you've got this game.
Such a strange new world we live in.
I don't like it.
No?
I mean, I like life and the world we live in, but I just like football being where it's supposed to be. And now that it's all in different weird places, I find myself going, where is this one?
Right.
And then you find yourself going, wait, I'm watching Sunday Night Football on Thursday night? What do you... Can't you
It was
stick
strange,
to anything normal?
No.
No. All traditions must die. All right, fine.
Sad. It's a sad day when a
Well,
tradition
we're old.
dies.
We just move
That's
on
true,
into
right? I mean, we
young
gotta-
people.
the young-
Will
they're
just have
fine with it. They're like, I already
everything's
have
chaos.
YouTube. Why
And they're like,
wouldn't I?
what? We
Right.
totally get it. Look at Bob. Effortless.
Get off my lawn, Bob.
There's this cool thing called Google that I use.
Mhm.
It tells you exactly where to get everything that you want. I'll
Thanks.
send you a link.
Oh, thanks.
You rascal.
What's that?
Today is National Make Your Bed Day. Did you make your bed this morning?
I don't make my bed.
Did you make your bed this morning?
I make my bed every day.
Did you make your bed this morning?
Nope. Usually Susan's still in it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a perfect excuse.
He
Did
doesn't
you
make
make
it either, though.
Oh, you guys, neither of you make the bed?
I make it sometimes.
Do you make the bed, Vince?
I make the bed every day.
Oh. Now, when you say you make the bed, do you just pull everything up, or is it, you can bounce a quarter off of it?
You can bounce a quarter off it. But I have a very firm mattress to begin with, and then I also have a very thin quilt, so it comes easily.
Pulls right up.
It's not one of those fluffy things where you're like, geez, it looks slept in even after I've made it.
Yeah.
It's tight.
Yeah.
I only have to make a quarter of the bed because the other 3/4 are dogs.
Dogs,
Dog. He keeps it nice and flat.
I was going to say, my God, dude.
Did
you got
get
another dog?
Did
Not
you
yet.
adopt Scott Budman?
Not yet.
That was a good dog.
Today is National Make Your Bed Day, which is something around 40% of us do every day. I think
40%?
I think a large percentage of the people who would say they don't make the bed are the ones who leave before the person who's in the bed, and that person makes it or says, I'm not doing that. She left without making it. Why would I?
Yeah.
Anyway.
My bed's not all that messy, though.
Well, they say another 60% haven't done it since they were forced to in order to get their weekly allowance. So once you growed up, you said,
I'm not doing it.
Why? It's right where I wanted it.
It's exactly as I left it.
Yeah, that's the excuse I think a lot of people use is I was perfectly comfortable and climb right back into that position the minute it's time for bed.
Even my body pillow is exactly where I need it to be.
If you don't make your bed every day, there are some benefits, including happiness. One study found 62% of non-bed makers admit that they are unhappy in their lives.
Of people who don't make their bed are
unhappy in their lives.
So it's almost like you set the world straight right when you wake up by making your bed.
There's a famous video that if you find it online, you'll know it's a military guy who says he's talking about accomplishments, and I think he's talking to a graduating class, but he says something like, the first thing you do when your eyes open should be to make your bed. Then you have, for sure, every day, accomplished something before you set out into your day. It's like a certain kind of order.
Start the day with that.
Order. And I've seen it a million times.
My sponsor, when I got sober, that was like one of my first assignments was make your bed every day. Do a gratitude list and make your bed, but make your bed. And it was just for the same reason. You're getting something done for the day. Great way to start the day. Something off the list.
Well, then you have to make the decision to do that. Like, I don't even think about it. I just get up, bitch and moan, put my slippers on, stumble out of the room.
You know what? For the record,
sure my coffee's going.
Not that you need me to comment on you in any way, shape, or form, but you've come a long way.
Well, I gave up.
I mean,
is what I did. I stopped fighting it.
When I first met you, the story you would tell about how your alarm goes off 10 times, plus there's another alarm clock across the room, and I'm like, what about your husband? What about him? I don't know. It seems kind of rude, but okay.
I needed him back in the olden days because if I didn't turn off my alarm, he'd start kicking me, and that was helpful, to get me awake. But I just finally started going. I only have one alarm, and it is across the room, and I get up. And the bitching starts.
The irony of you being the one that left the bedroom, though, is shocking to me because I remember the stories of how you would, I snoozed 10 times before I actually.
Which was ridiculous. What I did was rob myself of an hour of sleep.
Right.
Just hoping that I would have 9 more minutes. Oh, God, if I hit it, oh, no. That other one across the room is going to go off. And it would just be like this thing where I was like fighting with myself for the whole last hour. So finally I just said, this is what time I need to get up. I do have one safety alarm just in case, but I just get up.
Sleep is another benefit to making your bed. According to the National Sleep Foundation survey, a made bed contributes to healthier sleep habits and better rest.
Oh.
I don't sleep that great in general, but I still make my bed. But that's not.
So because you're not having to untangle the bed right before you get to sleep?
You know what I have been doing, which helps? I'm listening to this is pathetic. Don't tell anybody that you heard this from me. I listen to bedtime stories, and they actually work. Like on the Calm app or it's just the story
boring.
starts. I'm in it. I'm paying attention to it and not thinking about whatever else happened during that day. And I'm asleep before. It doesn't keep me asleep, so that's another struggle. But whatever, they actually help.
Yeah.
Like,
That's sometimes I will listen to a book. I'll listen to Ready Player One because I've listened to it 50 million times. It doesn't matter if I fall asleep during it because I don't have to look for a new place. I've heard the thing so many GD times that I just start it and it's a pretty calm delivery.
It's exactly what this is, except these are designed for sleep. So there's no moments where, the car chase happens.
Right. That can be like if they're all of a sudden, the narrator's all of a sudden yelling, I'm like, what?
You're right. These are designed specifically to just lull you down. Here are some details you can't possibly care about, but we're talking to you now, and hopefully you're already gone.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Remember you teased me personally with that story about Mars?
Yes. I'm not going to get there right now, but it's coming.
Okay. I just wanted to
nice
remind
try.
you.
Don't worry.
Because you did the other one with
it's not what I've set
UFO.
up for now.
Okay.
They say in one poll, 42% of bedmakers say it would be a turnoff if a partner left their sheets untucked, as in they want to come into a cleanly made bed.
If you're bringing someone home and you know that your bed's not made, I would say you do that thing where you say, wait here for 30 seconds, please.
And run in and fix it.
It's very Love Actually. First you go, so happy. And then you pick up all your stuff, shove it in the closet or under the bed, make the bed.
How about a fast fact?
I love fast facts. You know that.
Marilyn Monroe
Oh.
was born the same year as Hugh Hefner. She was born June 1st, 1926.
26.
And he was born 2 months earlier on April 9th. For those youngsters out there in the world, I believe Marilyn Monroe helped him launch his magazine. I think she did some of
first.
the early.
She was the first episode or
issue
there.
Marilyn. Marilyn was just such a tragic story. So fabulous.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And Friends had roughly the same budget at $10 million per episode.
Well, I'm surprised
that's their salaries.
I was going to say, I am surprised that that's all they budgeted for Game of Thrones. That seems impossible to do on $10 million. But I guess, I don't know, you have your own CG company and maybe it's cheaper. What was everybody getting paid on that show?
Must not have been much. I mean, that's
$10 million an episode. That's incredible, actually. This is actually an incredible fast fact.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Some of the only people who can legally bring switchblades into the United States are people who are missing an arm.
Why does that matter?
That's my favorite fast fact ever.
A gambler, bad one at that. This guy jumped off a Royal Caribbean cruise in Puerto Rico last weekend because he wanted to skip out on his gambling debt of $16,710.
So he jumped off the boat.
He'd run up this bill, this gambling debt, in the casino on the ship, and then was caught on surveillance jumping into the water near the shore where he was picked up by people on jet skis, running from his debt. The authorities had no trouble tracking him down. He was arrested, and he's now facing $250,000 in fines and 5 years in prison.
Bust your kneecaps.
He thought he could slip out on his tab unnoticed.
Oh, really?
And now he owes around 15 times what he lost in the casino. And here's the other weird part.
Okay.
When they found him on shore
with the jet ski guys,
he had $14,600 in cash on him.
Oh.
So
he was really only in the hole for $2,000.
I will tell you this as a person who occasionally has cash, but mostly never does. Cash, when it's in your hand, you don't spend it nearly as much as you will when you're clickety-clacking on the internet or even with your credit card.
No, you're right.
I will boop something at Whole Foods and
don't even look at it. Boop.
Wow, I just spent $270 on groceries. How's that even possible? My mom used to walk in with the groceries from, when we were kids, of course, but I spent $57 on groceries today, and that was a kitchen full of food.
She used coupons. Remember when your mom would sit and clip coupons, and you'd be sitting there, and everybody in every line at every store was sitting there going through I got 2 for $1 on those Campbell's soup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got half off on this.
This guy is on the hook now for possibly $250K.
That's incredible.
And he had the money.
Where did you say this happened?
This happened off the side of the Royal Caribbean in Puerto Rico. Last weekend.
He didn't need to run. He had almost all the money.
Weirdest thing.
They're going to bust your kneecaps over $2,000. Well, they might. Actually.
No,
I
don't
idea.
think that busted kneecaps.
Well, I don't know. Those gambling debts, those are for reals.
Yeah, but Doc and Gopher and Isaac, they're not taking your knees out, are they?
They're not. Was there gambling on the Love Boat?
I don't know.
I don't remember either. Casinos, though, they want their money.
Shake Shack is one of the fast food restaurants, newer, but they're here in the Bay Area.
I don't know much about Shake Shack.
They just launched something, and I only bring this up more for the French onion soup connection.
I do love French onion soup.
That's what I was going to ask you. You love that?
Yeah. I haven't had a really good one. You know where they make it in a crock and they put the bread and the cheese and
Sandy
bake it?
used to make it, and it's pretty good, but
Really
it's such
good.
a strange, like, of our regular menu. She, somewhere along the way, got a French onion recipe from someone who, I don't know where.
Right.
Then
A
it became,
good French onion soup. Like, who would ever think onion soup?
It's pretty good, though.
Yeah.
But you
kids
like it.
Say the word.
What?
French. O-N-I-O-N.
Onion.
Onion.
How do you say it?
Well, apparently I say it onion.
Onion?
Like onion.
Onion?
Onion. And my kids give me so much crap. He's like, Mom, it's an onion. I'm like, that's what I said, isn't it? Like, I didn't realize.
They give you crap.
Yeah. They're my kids. That's what kids do.
I know.
Are your kids really not giving you any crap, Dad?
Well, they're not.
La, 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 la.
Yeah, I mean, they give me crap, but they're not still living on my contributions.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Later in life.
That will not matter.
I want to believe that they'll, if I'm
you.
on the hook for their bills, or I would.
Fingers crossed.
I mean, it would be fun to just turn their phones off.
Oh.
Just cancel this thing.
All these things I
Let
would
them
love to
go
be
get
like,
their
oh,
own.
Look at you succeeding in the world.
Scrotox.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, they can be ugly. What are we doing to help that situation?
I just said it.
Okay, is that the only thing?
It's Botox.
To like relax everything, get all the raisiny.
They say it takes care of that wrinkled look that unfortunately we all are well too aware of.
Don't you guys need to be able to have some like up pull?
It's
down
supposed
pull,
to, yes.
like,
It's a temperature control thing.
Yeah. So would that not interfere?
They say it's to reduce wrinkles or creases in the skin.
Don't worry.
And make it
we
appear
close
smoother.
Our eyes when those come into view.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, stop it. Gorgeous.
Okay.
Admit it.
No. Not even if you hold me down. No!
Come on, Castro. No, I don't hear him. Can you hear him?
No, they're not yelling. Even they are like, Dad, those are fugly.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Bob says so, too.
800-400-3697.
Well, I've never thought to
I'm not saying they're all as ugly as the ugliest ones. There's a range. There's a full range. Some people you'd be like, well, those are remarkably unharmed looking. The rest of them, though, it's just like, Jesus.
I'm
you
sad.
should Botox those.
I'm sad to hear this.
Yeah, I'm saying don't bother Botoxing them. There's a lot of this going on when those come into view.
What? That doesn't
I'm
make
just kidding. They're amazing.
Okay, that's more like it. I was going to say, I mean, when I see a naked lady, I am...
Because we don't have balls.
Interested.
All right.
I feel the same way, and I think it's because me and Sarah are both a little bit gay.
Oh,
what? You think that's it?
Maybe.
I have definitely seen her I've seen her make out with dudes too, randomly, but I've seen her.
I got drunk in Vegas and made out with a bunch of girls.
A bunch. And kept a girlfriend by your side the whole time.
Yeah, she was definitely into me. I had to break up with one of the girls, though. She was a little too into me.
Yeah, I remember.
I was like, I think this girl might follow me home.
Well, also, she was an intern, which is really not.
She was an ex-intern.
Okay.
But she was definitely way too. I was like, nah, you want it too much. I don't want to.
Yeah, you plowed through a field.
Yeah.
That night. It was fun.
It was fun.
What's coming up in the trash,
crazy.
Sarah?
Ed Sheeran's new record and Family Feud.
I need a job with a steady paycheck. I need a job that offers health care on day one for me and my kids.
I want a job where I can get certified in technical roles, like robotics or software engineering.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their skills and their paycheck by enrolling in free skills training programs and apprenticeships. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
What? Wake up! Thank you. With Sarah and Vinnie.
Ding, 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 ding.
Alice at 97.3.
Oh, what a flowy little song. Alice, 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Good vibes and variety. And tickets for Leve. All this week, Jane's got them. 305, 405, 505, and 605. Every hour of her show, she'll give you a code word. You text that to our contest line, 20357. And you're in the running for a pair of tickets for Leve. Last chance on these. September 29th at Oakland Arena. That's the date of the show. Courtesy of Golden Voice. So there you have it. You want some tickets? You got to listen to Jane. Ed Sheeran, remember when he did all the math albums?
Yes.
Now he's doing the tape recorder albums. So his new album, Play, is coming out tomorrow. And the next one will be Rewind.
Oh,
yeah.
Cute. Okay.
He's also doing Pause, Fast Forward, and Stop.
I mean, he's assuming he's going to have a career that extends that long, huh?
I saw an interview once where he was like, Quentin Tarantino's doing 10 movies, I'm doing 10 albums, and he's had all the names planned for a long time.
All right. Well, good luck to him. Hope it works out.
He also has shared plans to record an album to be released after his death called Eject.
Shut up.
Okay, that's cute.
That's real?
Real.
I find as jokey as we are being in the moment, I would say I found him to be a delight when we met him.
Oh, he is.
Like,
he's
just
lovely.
really
a lovely person.
Chill.
He is. You know, I feel like he's absolutely great. And one of his shining moments, and the one I always think, whenever I think about Ed Sheeran, I think about the movie Yesterday. Yes, he's in that movie, and he plays himself. And he pitches a tantrum, and he's great in that movie. If you've never seen Yesterday, if you love music and you've never seen the movie Yesterday, well, now you know what to watch this weekend.
I'll tell you my moment.
We should make it the movie.
The thing I remember. Don't tell her what to do.
I'm just suggesting. It's a suggestion.
Look at her. She's shaking her head. She's
I
like,
stopped
"Could
making
you
eye
stop?"
contact as soon as she looked at me, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to make that.
Is it better or worse than Across the Universe? The other Beatles movie.
This isn't a Beatles movie.
Yesterday?
Yep, it's not a Beatles movie. The Beatles are figure into it, but it is about a guy.
They're very much featured.
Yes, very much featured. It's a crazy movie about the only person on Earth who remembers the Beatles.
Is that not a Beatles movie?
It's debatable.
Yeah,
it's debatable for sure.
100%. They're in the movie.
I see.
Things turn out really different for them too.
We're backstage. I believe it was a Winterland event, but I don't know.
I think it was Winterland. And I think it was at the Masonic.
We've been told, get up here. You got to go introduce Ed Sheeran. It's time for you guys to get out there. And here's the things you got to say. And we get handed these cards. And we're walking through the backstage area. And I'm first person coming up the stairs. And there at the top of the stairs is Ed Sheeran by himself, standing there with his guitar.
Already strapped on. Ready to go.
Just, hi. Hi. It just chilling.
Like, have a good show. He's like, oh, thanks.
There's no people around him. He's beat us to the stage, and we're the turkeys that are supposed to. I just thought, this guy's bitching.
Mm-hmm.
What a rad dude.
And he walked out by himself and just played with his little looping pedals. He's
a
great.
Badass. There's no question. You'd look at him and go, nah, but then you find out.
You and I remember, I think we watched when he was the musical guest on SNL or saw him on something, Vinny, where you and I were both like, he's just like the coolest cat.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's a nerd and a dork and whatever. But when he's playing music and he is just like every part of his body is relaxed and he just looks like the coolest guy you ever met.
Mm-hmm.
Ed Sheeran, another new album, ready to go, locked and loaded. He says it's 2 months off being totally locked and loaded. By the way, he's got a new record that's coming out this week. It's called Play. The next record is called, I think it's called Rewind. Hold on. Let me make damn sure.
It's all right.
I think it's Rewind.
We won't hold our breath.
He says, I made Play and Rewind at the same time, and we finished Play first because it felt like the most exciting one. So Rewind is, I'd say, 2 months off.
Oh.
So we've got another one coming right around the corner.
Not that exciting, though.
Yeah.
Not as exciting.
That's what the quote.
It's a bit of a downer.
Ah. All right.
I made that part up, but probably, right?
Oh, I was going to say, those are the songs people love that he makes, the sad ones.
It is true.
The romantic ones.
Yes.
I just loved him on Game of Thrones.
No, I reject him on Game of Thrones. Everything about that scene was wrong. There's no way some, 15-year-old girl is stopping by a band of random dudes in the woods.
Well, she was badass. She's not a random girl. She's someone.
Come on. Even just the fact that she's traveling by herself, I'm like, oh my God, the danger.
Wasn't she pretending to be a boy?
No, at that point, she's Arya.
Oh.
She was fully.
Still a badass.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah.
Still 5 nice guys hanging out listening to Ed Sheeran singing songs in the woods.
It was awesome.
Mm.
He was great.
I liked that he was obviously so into the show that he
wanted to be on it.
Him and that Starbucks cup.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. There was a Starbucks that took me right out of it too. Although I didn't see that in real time. Like apparently there's a Starbucks cup on the, I don't know, whatever the feast table was that they're all eating at. And people noticed it, and then HBO went back and blotted it out. So you can't find it anymore.
Oh, good. We love a good blot.
Yep. They changed it into a chalice or goblet of some kind. Perhaps a beer stein. Okay. This is just funny. Or I think it's funny. We'll find out. I'm going to ask you a question, and you tell me if this is a Family Feud question. Name a Britney Spears song that describes you in the bedroom. Yeah, Vinny.
Darn it. I don't know any Britney Spears songs. Shoot.
Sorry.
Baby. Yeah.
Womanizer? For you?
No, you can guess too.
Oh,
okay, Womanizer. All right.
Oops.
I did it again. So last...
Boy, that was a real bummer. I thought for sure. I was ready. I had my hands out in front of me like they do when they do that.
Yeah. And then
I just realized
I don't know any songs.
Any of them.
Good answer.
Yeah, they always yell good answer.
Good answer.
Darn it.
Survey says...
Okay, so Womanizer and I Did It Again.
Yeah.
Would have been a good... And that was probably those would be 2 really good answers, I would think.
They would be good
Toxic.
answers. Oh, funny that you say that one. So here's the thing. The survey has been taken, and there is a correct answer, but we won't know until tonight or later today. I guess whatever episode airs today, it stars Lainey. Now, Lainey Wilson she's the bell-bottom girl. She's on Yellowstone.
Oh, she's the singer.
She's a singer.
Okay.
So she and her fiance, they're going to be on Celebrity Family Feud tonight.
Ugh.
And they were going off against someone named Leanne Morgan. I don't know all these country stars. I assume Leanne Morgan is a well-known person.
She's well-known.
So they walk up to get the party started. There they are in the middle.
Facing off.
Name a Britney Spears song.
Womanizer!
I didn't even say, okay. Good, solid guess. That's actually, so I was thinking, because they only guessed 2 things, and I think we have the clue.
Yeah, let me play.
Here we go.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me turn the music off first.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Is that a song?
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Oh. Number 2.
Oh.
Toxic.
That's Leanne.
Those are one of those songs.
Toxic, I think, was number 3.
That was number 3.
Okay, so...
They keep it.
No, this is I think that if you maybe they do.
If you win, you
get to bring it to your
if
side.
you're just higher. All right, so to know the number 1 song, survey said, which it has to be Oops, I Did It Again, but I was also thinking there's a song called Lucky. It's Lucky. In the
Okay.
bedroom. But then Womanizer I think is a good one too. What's
That's
the one
also
that
the
where
name
it's-
of a toy, and it doesn't...
The Womanizer?
Yeah, it didn't
Mm.
work for us.
You tried it out.
Well,
She
yeah,
was
she
like,
just
"Give me my other one,
I want
forget
that
this
the one thing. Get rid of that.
So we don't know what the number 1 answer is, but You can check it out when the episode. Apparently, it's an ABC show, so it's on regular broadcast television. But then, as of tomorrow, you can get it on Hulu. So they must have like all the old episodes of Family Feud.
Steve Harvey's now been hosting that for probably a decade, and every time I see a clip of it, I'm thrilled. It's hilarious.
I like him too.
He's so funny.
Guess where he went to college?
Oh,
WVU.
West Virginia University. West Virginia.
That adds up.
I grew up with Richard Dawson.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
is that the one who kissed people?
Yep.
Every single person. He would kiss you.
No.
Not the boys. Only
Every
the girls.
single woman.
Every single woman.
Womanizer, baby.
That so would not fly today.
No.
And also should not have flown back then. We all knew about communicable diseases, didn't we? Maybe they asked everybody backstage, like, got any oral herpes or anything that we could, give to
I'm going to guess
Dawson?
they didn't.
Because what the actual
I think
fudge?
Guess here's a little quick quiz. How many years has Steve Harvey hosted the Family Feud?
15.
16.
13.
Then for 2.
Oh, for 2.
15 years on the dot.
Wow.
It's been a long time.
I can't give you points.
Yeah, you
just
can.
did. You just gave him points.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, going into the game, Maddie is ahead with 6. Vinny, you just caught up with 5. And Bob, you've got 2. At a deficit.
Remind me not to do that again.
I'm a big loser.
Gave myself a facial.
Baby. Yeah, you weren't even eligible for any points on that one.
I love when he goes, "It's a family show." Like he leads you to say an innuendo, and when you do, he's like, "Well, I can't believe you said that."
Yeah.
It's a family
He has his
show.
moments where I do really, I think he's got real charm. It's not surprising. Well, how long? Did you say 12 years? 13 years?
15 years.
15, yeah. It's been man, time just flies.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yes, it does.
The CMA nominations, this is the Country Music Awards. They were announced a few days ago, and that means the fallout is happening, I guess. I really am not, I'm just not a huge country fan, but people are outraged that Kelsey Ballerini wasn't nominated for Entertainer of the Year. I don't know if it's like her and her boyfriend are super outraged, and they, put a bunch of notes up on Twitter or
Well, you
something.
know that people have the Swiftie is the best example of it. You have your fans, or
and they
your
are doing battle for you.
and they've got your back. What do you mean she's not?
Are you familiar with Steven Wilson Jr.?
I am not.
He is nominated for New Artist of the Year, and he's 46 years old. And believe it or not, people are bitching about it. I feel like it takes you till you're age 46 to be big enough to be to get on people's radar, then that's when it happened. It's not like we're picking babies or children.
I feel like I don't mean, if this comes off like disparaging country stars, I don't mean to at all, but who's the big guy that was with Chicken Fry?
Oh,
Zach Bryan?
Zach Bryan, yeah.
Zach Bryan is someone who, if I read the story correctly, was in the military and just had a guitar and would write songs while he was in the military. And this is a guy who had not gone through the normal channels, but was posting his videos and went from
guy in the military
on Instagram or whatever on TikTok to huge star selling out arenas. It's not country has a very different path.
I know. Right. This guy could be anybody. He could be somebody's dad.
And frankly,
who just put up some stuff.
They all do. Like, look at Kelly
Clarkson.
American Idol, the first winner. She's one of the best voices we've got in the world.
No question. I feel like Kelly Clarkson probably would have made it at some point anyway.
But
thanks, American Idol.
Mm-hmm.
That's me popping her up.
And you hear about people. Remember the story of the Lincoln Park kid, Chester. He was someone who was about to quit music.
Yep.
He'd had it.
He
was too old. He'd been, and he was like, this is the last chance. Someone recommended I go turn a tape in for this band Lincoln Park. I don't even know if they were named yet, but he drove the tape to the record building
from his house
from Arizona. Yeah, and then handed it in, and next thing you know, he's a star.
Yeah.
There's weird, different paths.
Yes. So, and I concur. And so what? The guy's 46 years old. People are bitching like he's too old to be a New Artist of the Year.
All right.
Steven Wilson Jr. is the guy we're talking about. I agree.
That doesn't make any sense.
People are saying Post Malone was snubbed because he wasn't nominated for Male Vocalist of the Year. These are CMA.
Well, Posty's a rapper. You know that.
And the CMAs are not for the pop country.
Oh, they're more like old-time country?
Yes.
Jelly Roll was shut out of the major categories.
Sorry, Jelly.
You got to be kidding me. Where's Jelly Roll? The 59th annual CMA Awards take place November 19th on ABC. So plenty more bitching between now and then. Okay, Vinny, what do you got coming up?
Life on Mars.
All right.
I need a job with a steady paycheck.
I need a job that offers health care on day one for me and my kids.
I want a job where I can get certified in technical roles, like robotics or software engineering.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their skills and their paycheck by enrolling in free skills training programs and apprenticeships. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
Get up! What? You're waking up with Sarah and Vinnie.
Oh my God, what could be better than that?
Alice at 97.3.
Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Check out the Alice 973 Instagram for video reels and pics from the Sarah and Vinnie morning show daily and links to all our personal profiles.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by the Saturday Morning Special.
Oh.
Get your Sarah and Vinnie 6 days a week with the Saturday Morning Special, 6 to 10 a.m., the best of what happened on the show the past week, every Saturday morning on Alice.
Nice. Oh, nice wink. Look at you.
What are you talking about?
Playing to the camera.
That never happened. She's making stuff up.
I mean, it's
everyone.
on the camera.
No, you didn't see anything. Stop
I didn't
it.
see anything.
Right. You don't see anything. I have winked at you like 1,000 times into this camera, and you're not watching it, are you?
No, I'm watching you in real life.
But later, when she looks back at the video, I'm sure she would see it.
It's just me acknowledging. I realize I've often it's because I've moved my mic in the way, which I've been given the business for.
Did she put a little mark down?
She hasn't yet, but
Oh.
this is just inside business.
Okay.
Let's get to the real story, which is cloudy today. Continued chance for a little drizzle.
Oh boy.
Some clearing later. The Bay Area high, 80 degrees. Still that kind of muggy thing.
Yeah.
It all moves out tomorrow. And we have a great weekend ahead.
Awesome. Great.
Sunny, pretty, nice.
Fantastic.
Weekend ahead.
I got a busy weekend.
And not too hot.
Right.
There is another even warmer weather pattern ahead for the beginning of next week. But for now.
Oh boy, really?
Yeah.
We're getting that heat wave?
Well, yeah, these things happen.
Summer's last gasp.
Right. But Friday and Saturday and Sunday should be nice.
Sounds wonderful.
And I've got a big weekend ahead, so you know.
Yeah. Me too. We're up like the weekend. Woo!
What do you got going on?
Well, I got Bob's Movie Club on
Oh,
Friday.
right. Oh, yeah, that is
Got
a big
friend's
deal.
60th birthday party.
Oh!
Saturday. Yeah.
Where's that at?
One of John's friends. It's in like Berkeley, maybe?
Oh, you have to go to Berkeley?
Yeah. It's fine. I know how to get there.
But you're going to rage.
Maybe.
All right.
I won't know a lot of people there. It's John's like golfing / softball buddies.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Well, we have a family wedding happening this weekend.
Family wedding. Whose family?
Well, it's our family. I mean,
Is Keith finally time to not?
No. This is, I guess, what do you call that? In-laws, or I think we're cousins-in-law. I don't know what it is,
Okay.
but Rachel's getting married. I'm very happy. I've known them 15 plus years now. It's like
time just
there's time
flies
where
by.
I have to sit back and go, yeah. We've been, celebrating Christmases and doing all these things together for a long time now. It's pretty neat. So she's going to get married. She's marrying her partner of many years. So it's neat.
Well, congrats to them.
Yeah.
Have fun. I know how much you love weddings.
I do. Well, that's it's a whole, like, my wife is leaving Friday and coming home Sunday night.
Oh.
I'll be joining them for the day, for the afternoon.
Are the girls going to go too for the wedding?
Yes, absolutely. And they've all got their dresses.
Oh, you got a big daddy
I'll be
weekend.
joining them for the moment and then going.
So is she a bridesmaid then? She is like.
I don't know if
things
she
to
is or
do?
not, but I just know that, Christina likes the party. She's not in a rush.
She wants to dance with her friends.
And she knows me. I'm going to be like, tick, tick. And so she's like, just whatever. Do whatever. I'm going Friday and we'll be leaving late Sunday.
See you next week and briefly at the wedding.
Anyway, let's get to your big story. NASA's latest update is not a small one.
No, it's not.
Have you heard about this?
I did read this morning, Vin.
There's been a major discovery on Mars. Sean Duffy, the United States Secretary of Transportation and administrator for NASA, held a press conference yesterday where he announced that the rover uncovered clearest sign of life ever found on Mars.
Wow.
That's should be a big announcement, and it doesn't seem to have penetrated.
I agree. And I was just trolling through the usual sites this morning, and I found that on TMZ. And I went, really? Is TMZ breaking this news to me? This wasn't like a CNN headline that I got this morning, or it felt really like anticlimactic.
Well, it falls behind some of the bigger announcements. Someone was assassinated at a public speaking event.
It is the 24th anniversary of 9/11.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on.
Yes.
I understand, but yeah, this news was kind of on the back burner, if at all. You're right. I am looking at TMZ.
Oh my God, you're seeing it on TMZ as well?
I am seeing it. When I clicked on it, TMZ came up.
Geez, I wonder. Immediately I did think to myself, I wonder if this is real.
Well, it is. It's not the clear sign. It's not a picture of a Martian.
No, and it's also not like a fossilized body or anything. It's something like there was a river that what used to be here whenever on Mars, and it's like phosphorus and some other chemical that indicates that there would have been life.
NASA researchers have been examining features on some ancient rocks located near the Jezero crater. Did I say that right?
Sure.
So.
Okay. Where a river existed on Mars billions of years in the past. Boy, we're in the billions all the time now with the money and with the years and
Right. How is that possible?
I don't know. It feels like not possible. But there you go. They're very excited over at NASA.
Yeah.
Signs of life on Mars.
That is kind of incredible. I hope that gets us there.
And by the way, that story's on every news site, and it's all over the place, and it's on the NASA website, so it's legit.
Okay. Phew. Because honestly, when you find something on TMZ, I always go, I don't know.
Well, the New York Post is one step even below TMZ.
I agree with you.
I love the Post.
I do too. But
yeah, it's super fun. Like a tabloid. And I do.
Thursday Night Football tonight is Washington at Green Bay. I wanted to mention this one. NFL fan base. By the way, Purdy is hurt. Our quarterback for the 49ers isn't playing this weekend.
What happened?
Some kind of injury. I think it was a toe and a shoulder.
Oh.
You know, these guys get knocked around pretty good.
They get hit by a truck.
Yep. Anyway, so I think Mac Jones, isn't he a former Patriot?
He was for a minute.
He's playing for our team.
The Mac Attack.
This weekend. Is that what they call him?
I think so. I don't know.
All right.
I'm sure somebody's saying it.
A survey talked to more than 3,000 football fans about their drinking habits, and the Arizona Cardinals drink the most.
Really?
I didn't see that coming.
Me either.
Green Bay Packer fans drink the least.
No, they don't. That's silly.
And that's isn't that the beer capital? Isn't that where Schlemazel?
Is that Wisconsin?
Incorporated.
Yeah.
Is That's where it's set?
Well,
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee,
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you're making me question my
Me
own
too.
reference.
I'm like, wait, no.
Is that Lombard Stadium?
Lombardi?
Oh.
Lambeau Field.
Lambeau Field.
That's like the coldest one.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's why.
Don't you need drinks to stay warm?
They do say it's not a good idea if you're freezing to death to be drinking.
Well, it's also not a great idea in the heat.
Right.
And Arizona is a hot place.
Yeah.
I think they can air condition that building though.
Oh, is it a dome?
The fan base with the heaviest drinkers is Arizona Cardinals. They admit to having 5 or more drinks on game day. The Buffalo Bill fans are next. Houston Texans, Panthers, Tennessee Titans, Washington Commanders.
Yay, Commanders.
If there's a turn off to an NFL game, it's the amount of absolutely bleep-faced people that are there.
Right.
I love football. I've loved it my whole life. You go to a stadium and see the people barfing and fighting, and you're just like, what the?
I'll stay home.
This is an afternoon out for you. You turn it into I've been
tailgating since Thursday.
What? Come on, man.
Oh, we're having a great time. This is great. I'm down to my last 12-pack.
I started tailgating on Thursday once when I was in college.
Of course you did.
For what? A college game or a pro game?
Yeah, for a Saturday Penn State game. We heard a rumor that people who come for the games in their RVs, there's a special lot that they park in, and they start partying on Thursdays. So we just made the hike out there. This was before Uber. It was like a 2-mile walk on Thursday night. We went out there with a roadie and a dream, and we had the best time. We met all these rich adults.
Where'd you sleep?
I went back home.
Oh, you did.
Okay.
We stumbled on back home.
Jeez.
Yeah.
West Virginia, we just sleep wherever we are.
No, we went past the kids who were camping out for tickets. Every week there would be people who camped out outside.
So you
of
just
the
came
stadium.
for the party. You didn't have tickets to the game.
Oh yeah. I'm just a social fan. No, I went to the game. It was on Saturday. Well, I probably went to the game.
In Oregon, when I lived there, and I lived in Eugene, which is where Oregon College is, Autzen Stadium, there are people, lots of them, that have RVs and use them for those, whatever it is.
That is why they have an
However
RV.
many home games there are, they leave on Thursday. I would be driving home from work. I'd pass the stadium. They're already parked and building their little area out.
Right.
And they're partying from Thursday through to Sunday for the Saturday game that lasts about 4 hours.
WVU has a whole lot dedicated to tailgating.
Yeah.
And it does start on Thursday. And
people have some really elaborate rigs. Like they are not just in it for that weekend. Like it's a career.
It kind of sounds like Burning Man, honestly.
College football Burning
Without
Man.
all the dust.
You'd like to think,
And the
though,
hippies.
that if there is that pro, that they wouldn't be that person come game day that's just ripped. Just S-faced. You know the person that's just like...
Yeah. But those aren't the pros. The pros, they
You know the one.
I do.
Oh, no. I'm a lost cause.
Just go on with it.
Please
keep going.
I spent a West Virginia game in a bush at UCLA once because I got so wasted. I got kicked out of the game. It was a basketball game, and I spent the rest of the game in a bush.
Good job, buddy.
Boy,
Yeah.
you and Vinny have a lot in common.
Yeah,
Good
I've done a
Bushman.
Not at all.
a moment in the bushes as well. The 6 rudest things you can do as a house guest.
Stay more than 2 nights?
Snooping.
Oh.
Don't peek in people's medicine cabinets or start rifling through their drawers.
Yeah, that feels invasive.
You need tweezers? Ask for them.
Mm-hmm.
Making a mess and then hiding it. Spilling wine on the couch.
Let me just put a throw pillow over
Yeah,
that.
don't cover that up. If there's kids in the house, don't let them take the heat for your mess up. Telling them how to parent. Getting in on the action when the parents are parenting, don't join in. It's not a whole household event.
No, your commentary is not necessary.
Keep that to yourself. Yeah. Zip it. Not pitching in to help. Tidy up. Do some dishes. That's one thing. Christina throws a lot of parties, but Trina always hangs and does dishes. Always. Every time.
That's a good friend.
And I appreciate that. She is a good friend.
Yeah.
I appreciate that because I'm the dish guy and I'm always like, oh God. I go to
place
bed
is
at
a
like
disaster.
Well, I go to bed at like, 8.
Right.
9.
And
the
you look at
party
around
goes
going,
on long, much past my bedtime. And when I get up in the morning, it's all clean. I know how that happened. Thank you, Trina. You're the best.
Trina.
By the way, I did ask Christina. She said she does not tinkle when she sneezes.
Oh, okay.
But she did have a gap in her abs that took forever to heal. Did you have that?
No, I didn't have that.
It's called, I looked it up because it's
gap?
It's a real thing. It's called diastasis recti.
Oh.
It's 2 vertical muscles in the abdomen that separate during pregnancy, and it takes a while, if at all, for them to come back together.
Almost sounds like a hernia almost.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
And I remember her saying it forever. Feel this.
Yeah.
It was like,
did she have a C-section with one of the kids?
No,
okay.
but there was
Trouble.
she did get dragged into the ER from.
I remember.
Like they just pushed that bed out, and there I was with the baby going, "Are you sure I should be left alone in here?
It's your kid. Deal with it." I don't even know it.
Oh my God! It was like a full-on, like MASH unit, just and then poof, silence. And there I am.
They're actually incredibly efficient, and you don't even realize that anything's going wrong until suddenly there's a team of masked and scrubbed people.
I don't know if there's a name for when the placenta doesn't come out, but that was what had happened.
Yeah.
They had to go get it.
That's right. I remember that.
Anyway.
I mean, I remember you telling me about that.
I now hear the game music. It's time to play a game.
Well, you let's let Bob decide, since she.
I thought you two were fighting. But
I don't want to play.
Oh, don't be a baby.
Oh, don't be a
because
sore
you
loser.
feel like you can't win. Is that why?
She's from their generation. They've got to get an award.
Everybody's got to get a trophy.
Everybody's got to be great.
Nope, we're going to learn you.
You can have this shell if you lose.
Oh, what a cute gay shell.
Why are you giving away your cute gay shell?
Because
Didn't
she
your daughter
won't.
make that?
Yeah, well, my daughter makes all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
You
Get a
should
replacement
see
unicorn shell.
The glass underneath the glass on my, I guess that's the kitchen table. It's like an inch thick with drawings and all the stuff.
Just
It's
keep shoving them under
There's
there.
tons of stuff. You can have that
All
if
right.
you lose.
How old is that guy, or when did that happen?
When did that happen?
All right. Well, obviously, one of the things that happened on this date 24 years ago was 9/11.
We were attacked.
And we talked a lot about that today, or a few times about it anyway. So that I won't be asking you about that.
No.
Here we go. When did that happen? Three's Company superstar John Ritter dies suddenly and unexpectedly of a previously undetected heart ailment called an aortic dissection. He actually collapsed on the set of 8 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter. When did that happen? What year was that? Bob, you're first.
06.
What do you think, Maddie? Oh, sorry, Vinny. Vinny's next.
This is one of the tough ones. I'm going to say 07.
05.
The correct answer is 03.
Oh!
And that is a point for Maddie. By the way, Maddie comes into this game with 6 points, so he's now at 7. Vinny came in with 5 points, and the reason Bob is crying and being a little baby about this is because she's coming into this game with 2 points. It is it's a deficit, you know? I feel for you. When was the first Miss America pageant? It made its network TV debut. So maybe it was a pageant before. The first time it appeared on TV, what year was that?
1963.
63, says Vinny. What do you think, Maddie?
1964.
64.
You're just going to take everything above that away from me.
65.
Oh!
It happened in 1954, and that's a point for Vinny.
Nice job. Saw that coming.
What year did the Carol Burnett show premiere?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter if you know or not.
She
you
is
just
an
have to
icon. I
guess.
love her. My
Yeah.
mom showed me some of her stuff.
Maddie is first.
I'm going to say 1976. 5.
75. 1975. What do you think, Bob?
71.
71. What do you
72.
think, 1967. That's a point for you, Bob. You got a point. 1967 ran for 11 seasons.
Wait a minute.
What?
The Carol Burnett Show. The one with Harvey Korman.
That's the one. 11 seasons. So it was over by 1978. And they must have just put it in reruns, Finn. Because we watched that. Like, that was on weekly.
Tim Conway, Harvey Korman, Carol Burnett was over by what year?
1978. It says it ran for 11 seasons. Although, is it possible that their seasons were longer or something?
Also, wasn't she on another sketch comedy show?
Carol Burnett? I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
All I know is the Carol Burnett show.
Okay, well, whatever. I mean, I'm trying to, that was a big part
Huge part of
of
our
my
growing
love
up,
for
right?
comedy was Carol Burnett, Harvey Korman, Tim Conway. Those
Right.
three. Absolute classics. But it doesn't seem like that would have been.
I know. You know what, though? Think about the Brady Bunch. That was only however many seasons, and it still seemed to be a fixture that ran at the same time every week.
Okay.
You know, I don't know. I was surprised about that, too. 1967, Carol Burnett show premiered. How about Kanye West releases his third album, Graduation? Maybe that's one that Bob can feel confident about. I think, Maddie, you're first on this one.
Let's see.
His third album, Kanye West's third album, Graduation, came out in what year?
2002.
02.
04.
04.
05.
07 is the correct answer.
I was going to say 06 and then...
Now it's tied. It's tied 7-7. Maddie and Vinnie. Bob, you have 3 points. I mean, you can still guess, but here we go.
I didn't want to begin with.
I know. Somebody get the ambulance going.
Well, no offense, but most of the stuff happened before I was conscious.
Little House on the Prairie debuts on TV.
You
don't have to worry about it. You're out of this one. The Little House on the Prairie. This is Michael Land and Melissa Gilbert. You remember the sister Mary? She went blind at one point. That show was on forever. When did it start? When did Little House on the Prairie debut on TV? And I believe this is you first, Bobby.
Was it in color?
Yes.
Yes.
79.
What do you think, Ben?
75.
74.
74 exactly, and by a score of 9-7 to 3, Maddie's on the show.
You darn right I am.
Maddie, he's on the show. Yes, Maddie, he's on the show. Yes, Maddie.
Yeehaw! Give me that shell.
Yes, you can.
Give me that shell. I
And
want
you
that
can
shell.
have one of my cookies too.
Oh.
No, give those to your daughters.
Believe me, they don't need cookies. There it is.
All right, goodbye, everybody. See you later. Keep it here on Alice All Day. Mason's up next, and Jane's got tickets in every hour of her show to Leve, and we'll see you back here on
Friday.
That's right, man.
Sarah and Vinnie on Alice.
Have a very nice day at work.
Alice at 97.3.
I need a job with a steady paycheck.
I need a job that offers health care on day one for me and my kids.
I want a job where I can get certified in technical roles, like robotics or software engineering.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their skills and their paycheck by enrolling in free skills training programs and apprenticeships. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.